Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Tell me, are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black Business.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina.
Join Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Tell me, are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world.
Bravery is not the absence of fear, but the ability to overcome it. We stand for those who defy suppression, who speak out, and those who walk the road less traveled. Everyone deserves to be seen and their voices to be heard. we're sparking a movement, growing a community of creators united by the desire for freedom, choice, equity, and ownership. At Fanbase, it's all for one and one for all. We support each other to guide, promote, and uplift you in a place where you can unapologetically be yourself. A place where your voice, ideas, and creativity are not just welcomed, but celebrated. We are Black founded, minority funded, and supported by a diverse, inclusive, powerful community that believes in the strength of authenticity and individual choice. Regardless of success or background, we welcome you, the marginalized, the underappreciated, the successful, the superstar. We're for all who seek a space to express themselves freely, where they are rewarded for being their authentic, true self. We transcend labels because only we have the right to define ourselves. We are built for the brave, the culture, the creators, and for the future where everyone has the power to shape their own destiny, where all are empowered, voices are amplified, and freedom is embraced. For the first time, you have a chance to own the platform you helped make popular. It's a revolution, a movement in how we connect, create, and share. Everyone is a creator, and everyone has a fan base. Here, you can be you without limits.
Hey everyone, it's Grant McGaw, CEO of 5-Star BDM and host of the award-winning Follow the Brand podcast and TV series, where I help you to build a 5-star brand that people will follow. My genius is personal brand development through intelligent communication and helping you achieve your business and career goals. I am a requested speaker on digital technology and brand development issues. I want to work with you to increase the value of your current opportunities while attracting new ones. Every one of you is unique, and we all share challenges that can be addressed through smart branding. As a super connector, I work with you as an executive coach to guide you along the complicated business and career development road, providing the enhancement tools and information you need to succeed. Together, I will help you succeed in today's challenging business climate. I will evaluate and measure your progress. Best of all, I am right alongside you every step of the way. Build the brand called you. Genius is coming.
Are you feeling stuck? Yearning for growth but unsure how to take the next step? You're not alone. 63% of professionals feel unprepared for executive roles. The skills you need aren't out of reach. They're within your grasp. Imagine transforming from being overwhelmed at your desk to confidently presenting to a captivated audience. Leadership isn't just about titles. It's about taking control, bridging gaps, and narrating your own story. Andrea Clark emphasizes this at the workshop. Grant McGaw adds, "Your brand is your legacy." This is your chance to shape it, refine it, and own it. Latasha Barnes shares, "Mastering financial acumen isn't just a skill, it's the language of leadership, and I'll show you how to speak it fluently." Engage in real-world boardroom simulations, financial strategy sessions, and interactive team challenges. Step into a world of immersive learning. Engage with industry leaders and gain hands-on experience through high-level boardroom simulations. Refine your executive presence in settings designed to elevate your confidence and your career. Enjoy an exclusive wine tasting and food pairing event, all while collaborating with fellow attendees. Limited to 40 participants, early bird registration opens December 1st, 2024. This isn't just a workshop. This is your breakthrough, your transformation. Picture yourself delivering a confident presentation, the room erupting in applause. Feel the satisfaction as you shake hands with a mentor. January 25th and 26th at Miami-Dade College. 2 days that will redefine your future. Are you ready to lead with impact? Register now at 5starbeatm.com. Leadership isn't given, it's earned. Take the first step. Lead with impact.
You are a Black-owned business and you're looking for new ways to expand your reach. Or you're a creative and you have an amazing story that needs to be told, seen, and heard. Well, at Fayview Night TV, we're streaming the diverse and authentic narratives of Black American culture. At Fayview Night TV, you have access to product placement, feedback loops, promotional spotlights, and other ways to showcase your brand. And we have fans all around the world that can't wait to see what you're up to. So come to Fayview Night TV because we are showcasing the culture 24/7 with Black stories and Black storytellers. Subscribe to FayviewNightTV.com today. And for more information, email us at info@FayviewNightTV.com or call our hotline at 816-819-9939. Fayview Night TV, one of the largest platforms.
Welcome to Intentionality with Dominique, the show that helps business owners become valued and in-demand suppliers in the marketplace to scale their businesses. Let's start today's show with host and intentional connector, Dominique Simpson-Milton.
My favorite question to ask, but what would you say is the difference between working in your business versus working on your business?
Oh my goodness, it's a mindset for sure. And prior to working with the council and working with you, I don't even know that I placed as much emphasis and importance on it. But now I understand the importance of working on the business, which is that business development, strategic planning, taking that 30,000 foot view, every 6 months and definitely at least once a year to find out what's working well, what's not, pivoting if there's a need to pivot, adding new verticals. Like that's working on the business. Working in the business is the day-to-day operations.
Right. Putting out fires in the day-to-day, responding to emails, that type of thing. And working on the business is setting a strategy based on what's going on in your various industries. What are the trends, and making sure that you are doing the steps to stay in front of those trends.
As you grow and as you evolve, I'd say there are a couple of things to that. One is if you are in the weeds every single day, and quite frankly, when you start a business, there's not a lot of it's hard not to be, right? Because you're probably small when you start. There are probably not enough resources for the things that you have to do. That's normal. But as you grow and as you evolve, you start to understand that if your view is here, then you cannot gain the perspective to see all of the interrelationships and all of the opportunities and all of the strategic maneuvers that you should be doing in order to take grow your business in step functions as opposed to incremental.
Well, working in the business is doing everything. You wear all the many hats. Working on the business is finding out what hat you like and then being able to put in processes, systems, people that will help complement your skills.
Chasing the dollars, trying to make sure payroll is done. You have enough work to cover payroll and $2 or $3 in your pocket. The next thing you know, year after year, you're in a rat race. You never been trained to develop your business or to take it to another level.
As long as I can focus on where we are going, because no one else is doing that in the company, except for me. So if I can see, here's where we're going, and I need all 10 of y'all to come with me, then if we all do that together, then the business grows because everyone is focused on the thing they're supposed to be focused on.
Love that.
Yeah.
I think for a lot of business owners, particularly when you're just getting started, you're wearing multiple hats. I tell people all the time, I was always letter E, all of the above, when we used to fill in those multiple choice tests. And even now I still do a lot, but what is really great is that right now I'm in Richmond. My team back in Raleigh is handling everything. I don't have to pick up the phone. I don't have to check that email because I know that they can take on whatever is being thrown at them.
Take time to slow down in order to speed up. Invest in CVM SDC developmental programs each year to grow your business. Working in equals maintaining. Working on equals growth. Visit cvmsdc.org for more information on our development programs. Email us at info@cvmsdc.org.
Artist to me is a creative expression of something from nothing. You know, it explodes onto the canvas, or it explodes on in my work. One of the things that I try to do more than anything is I try to just give the lines and the movements and emotions and expressions into what I do. Art really means to me a chance to express how I feel deep down inside. Most of my art begins as a thought that I might have, you know, whether it's sports, whether it's history, whether it's a woman or a man. It pretty much starts as an idea of thought before I get into the actual image of what I'm going to draw. I do a lot of historical pieces. I was a history minor in college, and I love to do history pieces. And a lot of times I'm thinking about history, and then I try to make that history impact you as you look at it. That's one of the reasons I do pictures so large. People ask me, why do I do pictures so big? And I tell them, I want the piece to impact them as they're looking at it, to kind of dominate them, dominate their space. And most of my pieces I try to do off page. I don't try to do anything that's going to be in those four corners or in a square. And I want your imagination to be a part of the piece that you're looking at. I am from Washington, D.C., but I was raised in Durham, North Carolina. I came to Durham when I was about 5 or 6, and then I traveled back and forth to D.C. because it's where my people are from. One of the unique things about my family is my mother, she's also an artist. She does quilting, and she does a lot of artistic things. And then my son, he draws with both hands, his right hand and his left hand, like I do. So that's kind of a family trait. And then my other son, he's a videographer, and my daughter, she works, she's a regional vice president for Sunglass Lab. When you start out drawing and sketching, you want to continue to explore, you know, each avenue. I do pastels, I do pen and ink, I do painting, I do acrylics. I haven't done oils yet, but I try to do all facets of art. What I say to a lot of times to people is, you know, you can't put yourself in a box when you're an artist. You have to explore. And over the course of my life, I've tried to explore different mediums. I also do sculpture as well. I choose my subjects by the intensity that they have in their faces, or the intensity that somebody is moving, because I do more than portrait drawings. I also do I do abstract, and then I do figurative drawing also. Well, what happened in this particular show is that I started out trying to come up with something that would be a little bit different than what everybody else is doing. So I was working on a Barack Obama show, and they wanted me to do some paintings of Barack. And so what I did was, because of the deadlines, I kind of did it kind of fast. And then I realized when I was doing it fast, I enjoyed it. And so then I started doing other pieces the same way, and I started to enjoy those pieces also. And so I came up with this particular style, and it's a style of lines and colors. And what's interesting is that when I was in college, I did a show called Lines, Colors, and I talked about the boldness of the blacks, the hotness of the whites, and this is how this has come about, you know, later on in my life. And the colors comes from a lot of the entertainers that I work with, where they wear different colors. They don't wear, you know, your plain reds or your whites. They wear different colors, and so that's also another piece of what's giving me the colors. The subtitle of this show is Faces That Speak Life. That's real critical.
faces that speak life. Each one of these pieces is a life source and a life energy that's being put on display for people that are looking at them. You know, I always say in terms of my art, it's not important that I draw them. It's important what you get out of what I draw. You know, I don't try to just draw it because you like it. People wanted me to do prints. I didn't do prints. You know, people asked me to do different people, but the people that I choose are people that make a difference in the lives of people in the world. So the human landscape idea was, again, as I say, the lines represent your emotions, it represents your ideas, and it represents your journey as a human being. And that's why you get the different pieces and the different looks. And as you notice, I try not to do one look that looks alike another look. And that's what's the most important part of this show.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Tell me, are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black Business.
And we are back. Next, I would like to introduce Troy Richardson, who is going to be our next speaker.
La connexion. La connexion.
In a world obsessed with the cult of celebrity, I challenge you not to aspire to anyone else's greatness, but instead strive to reveal and ignite the greatness within you.
Are you serious?
I totally think that that's it.
Hey.
No!
Hey! To me, sexy is a man that knows who he is and what he wants.
Okay.
He's comfortable. You look at him, you see him, he's just comfortable being himself. And you're like,
Baby, be you.
Be you, baby. Just be you. I like it. Introducing the Be You collection, exclusively available at K&G Fashion Superstore.
Good afternoon, business owners, entrepreneurs, thought leaders, and corporations. Welcome to the Black Business Network. My name is Jeffrey Clark. I'm your business moderator for this afternoon on the Black Business Network. The Black Business Network is a 24-hour business network showcasing Black businesses, business owners, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders worldwide. We have speakers from North Carolina, London, Singapore, Africa, Japan, and cities all over the United States. The Black Business Network is a global community sharing its business knowledge to empower, inspire, and educate businesses about business. And today's speaker is going to be Troy Richardson. Troy Richardson is a dynamic leader, licensed financial professional, educator, international speaker, and media entrepreneur. With over 30 years of experience generating over $400 million in revenue. Troy is renowned for his ability to foster sustainable partnerships and empower communities. As the founder of RCG Richardson Consulting Group LLC, he has collaborated with icons like Bill Duke and Dr. Dre, with plans for future TV series, documentaries, and stage plays. A passionate advocate for veterans, the blind, and special needs communities. Troy also serves on the executive boards of multiple nonprofits, spreading his message of empowerment and healthy living globally. And next, I would also like to introduce our moderator for this particular fireside chat, which is TJ Mercer. Meet TJ Mercer, a whirlwind of energy and miracles, famously known as the MFing cheerleader, called out by none other than Samuel L. Jackson. With a flair for the dramatic and heart for the divine, TJ made headlines when she raised and gave away over $1 million in just 4 weeks to HBCU graduates through a series of unforgettable bingo games during the pandemic. TJ's storytelling prowess has been honed over nearly 3 decades in Hollywood, where her magic has infused some of TV's hottest shows, like Extra, The Tonight Show, and Bar Rescue. Her creative touch also graces blockbuster film campaigns, including Shrek, Cars, The Incredibles, Night School, and Shaft. As a proud Howard University alum, TJ is the driving force behind Move-In Day Mafia, a nonprofit initiative that transforms dorm rooms for HBCU students overcoming foster care, homelessness, or financial challenges. And she's also an award-winning author and domestic violence survivor. She's known across circles as the world's greatest hugger, and she lives to be an SAP, somebody's answered prayer. Her life's mission is a testament to the power of faith, audacity, resilience, and generosity, changing lives one hug, one story, and one miracle at a time. I'd like to welcome TJ to the stage and also Troy Richardson to the stage.
Hello.
What's going on? What's going on? Thank you, my brother, for those warm introductions. Definitely appreciate you and what you're doing. So thank you.
Absolutely.
TJ, what's going on?
Hey, Troy, what's going on? Happy Sunday.
Man, it's bananas. I mean, honestly, when I told somebody, right, when I shared their story with your story with them and told them that we're going to spend some time together talking today, they were doing what I'm doing now. They're laughing because Troy, man, this woman's fire, boy. You put her fire with your fire and y'all gonna explode. And I say that in the most loving way because our mindsets are in such alignment, man. And I've been awaiting this eagerly to spend a few moments with the incomparable TJ Mercer. So
that is awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What a lovely, lovely introduction.
Man, I'm telling you, well deserved. But let's get right into it because it's so important to highlight what I saw was like just immediate attraction and alignment and synergy is the work you're doing with the HBCU students. Can you tell the audience everything you're doing to make the lives of these students just easier and more comfortable?
Yeah, so Move-In Day Mafia is an initiative of my nonprofit, Project Dreamlight. And basically, I call us a band of misfits who are crazy enough to think that we can actually do some damage to this foster care to prison pipeline and build a foster care to HBCU graduate pipeline. And so the way that we have gone about it is we bring in students who have either aged out of foster care, they are experiencing housing insecurity, or they're just grappling with severe financial hardships, and we move them in. We buy everything for them. If they need a TV, refrigerator, microwave, bedding, all of the rooms are custom designed by Nikki Glue Design Group, which is one of our sponsors. And we make sure everything is personalized. And then once we move them in, we're not done. We actually send them care packages every single month as needed so that they can focus on grades and school and having a great HBCU experience versus deodorant, detergent, and snacks. So we have, we just completed our third move-in season. We moved in 40 scholars at 19 different HBCUs.
Wow.
And the growth that we've experienced has just been nothing but miracles, nothing but miracles.
Wow. That 19 HBCUs.
19.
So what's the geographical reach of the HBCUs that you touch? Where does it span from and to?
So I'm just going off the top of my head, so I may miss something.
Yeah.
So I know we have scholars we now have actually scholars at 21 HBCUs. We moved in 19, but we now have scholars at 21. So off the top of my head, we're at Alabama A&M. We are at Langston, Howard, Morehouse, Clark, A&T, Savannah State, Fisk. I'm pulling a blank.
That's enough. I ain't want you to do all 21. People out there saying, ease up on her, Troy. No. I do like.
But the goal, Troy, is that we want to be at all. We want to have a mafia chapter at all 101.
All of them. 106. Yes. And that's what we're gonna do. I mean, the theme of the day has been we're gonna get it done.
Yeah.
And we're not gonna stop that theme going into the Deuce Nickel 2025. We're gonna get it done.
I like that you say that, because interesting enough, that was my mentality in 2022 when I started. And, I like to I presented to the U.S. Department of Ed a couple of weeks ago, and I started the presentation by saying, we've always walked in miracles when it has come to this movement. And it comes from a mentality of not just myself, but my entire crew of thinking we're going to get it done. We're going to make this happen. And so our first year, Troy, I knew, first of all, I should probably give the disclaimer that everything I do is divinely led, right? I am a woman of great faith. So I need to put that disclaimer out there. So when in 2022, I knew my number was 13 students at Paul Quinn in Dallas, Texas. And we were going to move them in on August 10th. When I went to Dallas from Atlanta, I had $3,500. $3,500, Troy, for 13 students. You do the math. You in finance, that those numbers ain't mathing. And yet I still, with a mentality of we're going to get it done, my crew and I still went to Dallas. And so the morning that we were supposed to go shopping, my crew is looking at me like, T, what we gonna do? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be a miracle of 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread, because we're just gonna walk into a store and a manager is gonna be like, okay, we got this overstock, we're gonna give it to you. I didn't know how it was gonna happen. I just knew it was going to happen. And so about an hour before we were to leave the house to go shopping, I went into my room and I just started praying, like, God, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. You sent me here. This is all your initiative. What's going to happen? And so he put on my heart to call one person who used to be one of my media clients. I used to coach people on how to do media interviews and how to command the stage when they speak. And so she was one of my storytelling clients. And so I knew she had moved to Puerto Rico. And I was like, okay, you want me to call her and say what? So I was like, I called her. And she answered. That was the first thing. She answered. And she was like, hey, T, what's up? And I said, you know what? God just nudged me that I'm supposed to call and tell you that I'm in Dallas. She's like, oh, I'm from Dallas. No, I had no idea. I'm sorry, I just realized my computer is not plugged in and it's going to lose battery. Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. And so she was like, "No, I had no idea you're from Dallas." And so I was like, "Here's what we're doing, and we're short." And she said, "Well, how much do you need?" And I counted him. She said, "Well, how much are you short?" And I was like, 17,000. She was like, oh, "Okay, you'll have it in an hour."
What?
And she sent us $17,000 in an hour. That is how we got it done that first year.
Wow.
17,000. And so we've always operated, Troy, with that mentality of we're just going to get it done. Last year, when we went out on the road last year in 2023, there were times where I was only one step ahead of what school we were supposed to be to. By the time we got to our last school, 2 days before, I had no idea how I was getting my team home. But I knew we were going to get it done. And so we have just built this thing off of faith, resilience, and reminding God, we're out here doing your work that you have called us to do. And so we can walk with that mentality of we're going to get it done.
You see, we're going to do magnificent things together. You and I, our organizations, our entire circle, our tribe, we're going to do some tremendous things in the Deuce Nickel. But I want to know, and I asked this question earlier to someone else, what do you need, right? If you could...
Money.
Can I get the question out?
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry.
Miss, I teach people how to take over the stage. Stop teaching them. Stop teaching them. All right? Now, let me ask my question here. If you could, let's just say hypothetically, we were on a platform that's going to put you in front of maybe 3,000, 3,500 Black business owners, going out to about 200 countries live in about every social media platform out there live. What would you tell them? What is your greatest need that they can take action right now?
Money. Oh, okay. Will you finish the question? Will you finish the question?
Yes.
No, seriously. Like I said earlier, we don't just move them in, Troy. We take care of them monthly. And here's the other thing. Here's the other thing that's very important to me and what really makes us unique. There are several organizations that take care of this demographic, and they do wonderful, wonderful work. Their budget allows them to buy in bulk and then what happens is these kids who have, experienced the tremendous odds, they have to accept what is given to them. And that, and that's understandable. But in Move-In Day Mafia, we believe, because of these statistics, let me just put it out there so it's very clear. 70% of kids in foster care dream of going to college, yet only 3% go and only 1% graduate. So our kids are already beating the odds by going to college. They're in that 3%. And what is important and crucial, excuse me, what is important and crucial to me is that these kids who have overcome these odds feel seen and that they matter. So if I have one student who wants Crest toothpaste, he gets it. If another student wants Colgate toothpaste, he gets it. Because often for the first time in their lives, they get to have a choice in what they want. Their rooms are not just thrown together as far as design. We ask them extensive questions. What's your favorite color? How do you want your room to feel? So everything is definitely individualized. As such, because we are not just moving them in and like, okay, you figure out the rest, that takes a budget. When I said we moved in 40, that didn't count the students that have come in from last year and they're sophomores, they're juniors, they're seniors. So this is an ongoing thing. I'm sorry, I actually volunteered at a kids event on Tuesday and got kids cooties. So I'm fighting a cold. But at the end of the day, for us, it is the sustainable. We need to earn their trust. We need to make sure they have everything they need to get to the finish line. And as a result of that, it costs money. So that's why I have to be unapologetic, loud, proud, insufferable, obnoxious about that answer. Yes, we need money. This takes money. Our team is pretty much all volunteers. That's not sustainable. We have to then now grow to paid staff. So we need capacity building funding. We need sustainability funding. We need the expertise because, as you said, I come out of Hollywood. I was a creative producer. So this lane that I'm in is brand new. So we need mentorship even for the team. We need to expand our board of directors. We have been so in the work and making sure that these kids that we wanted to at least show the proof of concept. And then the other thing that's coming, tapping into my producer realm, Moving Day Mafia, I shot it as a dorm room makeover show. So this year, I'm actually at home now these days working on the pilot for the show, but we have at least 7 episodes in the can. So we're going to be looking for a sponsor for the not in the can. We have 7 episodes that we shot that need to be edited. And so we're going to be looking for a title sponsor for the show. So all these different ways is still going to come back to money of how do we sustain this so that Moving Day Mafia is around long after I'm gone.
Okay, all right, stop it. All right, because I'm a creative also, so we our minds just go. But I just got some ideas right there. So Moving Day Mafia. Why Mafia? I'm a New Yorker. Why Mafia?
I get that question all the time, and I would be remiss. If you want to donate, go to movingdaymafia.org, especially consider us in your end of year giving. Movingdaymafia.org is where you can go to donate or get even more information of how to volunteer. But I get that question all the time, Troy, of why Mafia. And the answer is not deep. When I did an HBCU bingo in 2020 during the pandemic, right? And we raised over $1 million in cash and prizes in less than 4 weeks. And we gave it away to the 2020 grads of HBCUs because they'd had their graduation snatched away. And the way we did it is a series of virtual bingo games that was epic. It started making national headlines, and a national news outlet reached out to interview me and one of the grads. It was at that point that I learned that the student that inspired Mafia, she had aged out of foster care when she went to Albany State. And so her social worker drove her to campus, pulled up to the curb and let her out and left her be to figure everything else out on her own.
Wow.
And so that broke my heart. And so I did what I do. I asked God, can you show me how I can intervene in this so that no student goes through this alone? And as clear as day, my answer back was Moving Day Mafia. That's the extent of the name. I didn't put any thought into it. I knew it would trigger, questions like this, but also from a media and a branding perspective, it makes you lean in and want to ask questions. And at the end of the day, Mafia takes care of its own. That's exactly what Moving Day Mafia does. We are taking care. I am a graduate of the Howard University, so I have been raised in HBCU culture. My mom is an HBCU grad, my brother's an HBCU grad, my sister-in-law is an HBCU grad. So I have been steeped in HBCU culture all my life. So it makes sense that I have been raised to take care of my own.
It makes sense to me. And it sounds like it's a village, right? I mentioned tribe earlier. neighborhood, community, family, whatever you want to call it. It just sounds like there's a lot of moving pieces, and there has to be for 19 or 21 HBCUs, expanding one day to all 106, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about the level of support needed to function, right? Comfortably.
Mm-hmm.
Like what is your volunteer pool look like? How many volunteers do you have, and how many like of you are there full-time employees?
Well, that's what I was saying, that we're all volunteer.
All volunteers.
Yeah, we're all volunteers. And so, obviously that is stifling our growth. Because first and foremost, we got to make sure that we do not drop the ball on these kids. So not having someone specifically designated to be our student support person. So we have all of our committees are divided into what we call families, because Mafia is made up of families, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we have a student support family. Well, we need a full-time person, because even just in the last 3 weeks, we've had 2 suicidal crises. We've had a housing crisis. So it's one of those things that is like, we have day jobs, we have other things that we have to do to keep the lights on, but yet we're trying to manage these different crises that's happening. So we definitely need a full-time person that is in charge of navigating these waters. Volunteer wise, we have grown tremendously, but our volunteer database is mostly surrounded by move-in day, people who want to show up and help the students move. What we need to have is a solid volunteer, and we've done really, really well. My current crew rocks solid, but we know in order to prevent burnout, we've got to share some of this burden. And so we have to expand our volunteers where we can actually leverage making sure these students have mentors in place. And like every student has a Mafia mentor, but my head is congested. But in order for us to expand, we've got to be able to make sure that every student still can have that one-on-one touch that these students typically do not have before they come to us, that they know they can pick up the phone and get advice. I have volunteers who sit on the phone with financial aid, volunteers who sit on the phone with housing, to make sure that these students don't feel like they've got to navigate this whole transition alone. So that's a heavy lift, And one thing I can say about my volunteers who work with me closely is they take it on as though it is a full-time job. Like there's text messages and threads happening at 2 a.m., at 3 a.m. in the morning, because we got a student in crisis. And so we want to be able to make sure that we can maintain that level of one-on-one high touch.
Everything you're saying resonates deeply with me. And I can just feel those moments you just described, the crisis that you guys have gone through. I could just feel that nervous energy that you guys are experiencing. And this is why I go so hard to help those individuals like you who give so much, and your entire team, man. The sacrifices you make to give the level of support that you guys are given, which is beyond expectations. You guys, I could tell you're going far beyond what anyone would expect you to go. You're doing that on a daily basis, and I really feel that. And you're part of this movement that's going to take place. It's taking place now, but it's really going to manifest in this upcoming year like it's never been done before. So I just want to encourage you to continue to fight, and your entire team because help is coming. You're going to have some strong support, infrastructure, funding, so that you can operate the way that it was meant for you to operate and touch those lives of those students, especially the foster care situation. I just saw a news piece on two brothers who graduated from the foster program. And I know you might know them, but the year 3, they've been traveling around. They travel around the country every year, bringing awareness to the foster care dilemma with the transition as you age out. Two brothers, I forget where they're from.
They're twins. Yeah, their
Yeah.
names start with D. I can't think of their names, but I know who you're talking about.
Yes, yes. I would think that would make a nice collaboration, right? So this is how we have to think, leveraging our resources, bringing them together, especially for those of us who are in a similar space and we're trying to get exposure. Why not bring, again, your fire and my fire? Let's explode. Then we're gonna get noticed, right? And this is what's gonna happen. Again, it's happening now, but it's really gonna be elevated in 2025. And that's why I walk around happy all the time. People are like, why the hell are you laughing? Why are you smiling? I said, man, if you knew what I knew, if you knew. But I just, again, when it comes to these students, and there's a company here in DC called Laugh Over, I forget the name, but they're a group that goes to Howard University and does these performances where they're promoting laughing over fighting. And I went to one last year at your campus. Don't say it again. You're gonna make some people mad on my friend side. Why you letting it go hard like Howard, yo? Hey, okay. Anyway, so we were at Crampton, and there was like 20 high schools represented in the auditorium, and they were doing their thing, man, where they're doing like all this karaoke and just comedy skits, and the teachers are involved in the students, and it was an experience I'll never forget. But that's the energy on an HBCU campus, and you're impacting that, right?
Yeah.
Anyone who's ever walked the campus, I don't care if it was to watch a football game, basketball, if you've ever walked across not just any college campus, y'all, you got to understand, an HBCU campus, and it means different things for different people. For me, boy, it brings back memories. Fellas, you know what I'm saying. It brings back good memories of walking across that courtyard, man. It just brings back memories. So it's got to be rewarding for you as a grad to come back and do what you're doing to impact someone that might remind you of that young you. What does that feel like?
Well, it's interesting because I was up working on a project last night, and I realized that I'm living the answer to a ridiculous prayer I prayed 15 years ago. When I asked God, I want to travel around, hug a bunch of people, and surprise them. Fast forward 15 years later, my job every move-in season is to travel to HBCUs, hug a bunch of HBCU students, and surprise them with dorm rooms. And so when I see that the impact, when we get messages of, auntie, we because you make sure that our care packages are here, I have money for extracurricular activities. We get pictures from them at homecoming, because that is a part of the HBCU experience. Is that a necessity? No, but it is a part of the HBCU experience. And what is special to me is because I know what that feels like. And then the other part of that, Troy, is, they don't know anything about their rooms until I reveal the room. So they don't participate in the setup. It's all done for them. And so when we reveal their rooms to them and their faces light up at the attention to details that they see, one student at Clark, he's a Kobe fan. So we had found, well, when I say we, I mean my design team, because I don't be helping doing this part. I'm more in the way. But the design team had found this beautiful Kobe mural, and just to see his face light up. But then on the other side of it is seeing a student who, she loves her room, but when she opens the cabinet and she sees that we have bought her favorite maxi pads, that's when the tears start. Or student at North Carolina Central, who I revealed her room and she immediately zoned in. Auntie, I got a rug. I've never had a rug. Or Auntie, I've got a lamp. I've always wanted, like the things that we take for granted, Troy.
Yes.
Are the things that are like, we don't realize mean so much to them. Like at Lane College, it's so funny. My baby Khalil, we revealed his room. His room was dope as all get out. He didn't see none of it. You know what he saw? What? A box of Pringles that we had bought him, the multi-pack of Pringles. That's what he zoned in on.
Wow.
As much joy as I have of the girls seeing the room, but it's also the joy of them knowing that we're paying attention to the details. And so that's where the donations also go to the moments of, oh my God, I got Kit Kats. Like one baby, Juliet at Fifth, she was like, Kit Kats! And she just went crazy because we gotten her favorite candy. It's those things that we take for granted that mean so much to these students. And so it is my desire that anyone who is resonating with this, who wants to be a part of the movement and the mission of creating these I got snacks moments, or like one of my boys at Langston, he was like, that's wicked when he saw his room. It's those moments that are just worth it. It makes all the work worth it.
I mean, it's priceless. I mean, you have me all fired up over here wanting to go hug a student and put up some drapes or something. Don't let me do the drapes. I'm like you. Don't let me get near it. They won't want it. So, but this is incredible. Again, give us the website again, how people can get in touch with you, please.
MoveInDayMafia.org. Move In Day Mafia. You can learn all about us. You can see videos. You can send us an email if you want to reach out that way. But most important, you can donate. Smack that donate button.
Donate.
And make sure you maybe sign up to be a monthly donor so that we can make sure that these kids get everything that they need. And the only way that we can do that is we have monthly donors who are saying, I'm going to rock out with you, Teej, to make sure these kids get what they need and they can go and have a good time at a party as opposed to having to save that money for some deodorant or to wash their clothes. And these kids have a make it happen mentality as well. They shouldn't have to at this age, but they come in having to have taken care of themselves and oftentimes their siblings as well.
I mean, what a brilliant idea. Just do a monthly donation, set it up, and just think, my man, he gonna get them Pringles every month, right?
I love the way, exactly. Like you gonna forego two of your daily Starbucks so this baby can have some Pringles. I think that's a good sacrifice, Troy.
I think that's a tremendous sacrifice that most people are gonna do. Yeah. So tell my man, be on the lookout for the Pringles. Compliments of Uncle Troy, balance it though. Get some fruits, some vegetables in that diet, young man. And I mean, I'm just, my mind is going places, but we're gonna talk offline about that. on the next steps for what's going to happen with Move-In Day Mafia. What are the next steps? What are your big plans for 2025? What are your goals?
2025, we're slowing down the growth because we moved in 13 students our first year. We moved in 31 students our second year. We moved in 40 students our third year. Now we need to slow down that growth so we can put processes, systems in place. And as you said, Troy, build the infrastructure, because we have to have a tight infrastructure for us to get back to that kind of explosive growth. But I want to make sure that we cross T's, dot I's. The other thing that I'm looking forward to for 2025 is we're expanding the board. And lastly, the thing that I'm really looking forward to is the Move-In Day Mafia TV show. I won an Emmy for Homemade Simple, a show very similar to this. So I know that formula. We've been working on the pilot. The pilot is coming along great. And we're looking forward to that for the fall of 2025, somewhere around there, so that we can either and I've already had, networks hit me up and reach out, but I'm not sure if that's the route that we're going to take as far as having it on, because I want to make sure we maintain control and make sure that we control the content. And so I'm just looking forward to all those things that, will bring exposure to Mafia, and more exposure obviously means more donors, more benefactors, and so that we can keep building this thing and helping more kids. Uh-oh, did we freeze? Did we freeze?
All right. Good afternoon. Great conversation. Could you guys let us know how we can get in touch with you all?
Yes, Move-In Day. Can you hear me? Because it looks like Troy is frozen. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so moveindaymafia.org is our website, moveindaymafia.org.
All right. Any other ways that people can reach out to you, or is that the main method of contact?
I'm sorry, I got cooties from the kids on Tuesday.
I know how that is.
No, moveindaymafia.org is the best way to just start. From there, you can go just start at moveindaymafia.org.
All right. Well, we thank you for such a tremendous conversation and taking the opportunity to join the Black Business Network, Black Business Olympics. Genius is coming, and I'll see you on the other side.
Thank you.
Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com. or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Tell me, are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black Business.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina.
Join Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school, all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Tell me, are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world.
Artist to me.
What if you could build your own city? A place where every child can find nurturing people to help them achieve their full potential. A place where every adult can access job training support. Where health education is abundant. Where social justice ruled the land. A place without limitations. Welcome. You have arrived at STEM City USA. It is what every city should be. A safe and trusted community where you find people and resources to help you become everything you are and beyond. STEM City is unlike anything you have ever experienced. It is a digital twin of the world around you, only better. STEM City is about energy and soul renewal. It is more than a digital world. You can almost feel the power of live cultural events, music, and theater. STEM City promises a better future for children with caring mentors and hands-on activities with dedicated tutors to support our youth. STEM City is your passport to a healthy lifestyle, with weekly events addressing our community's many issues. STEM City is your financial well-being, with helpful information on wealth management, career advancement, job training, and so much more. STEM City is the community you deserve. It is the city where your dreams can come true. STEM City USA, a place in the sky that is accessible to all who reach for the stars.
Hello, and welcome to Mastering Your Professional Destiny, the enhanced personal branding journey. I am Grant McGaw, CEO of 5-Star BDM and host of the Follow Brand podcast. And today we're diving into one of the most crucial aspects of career development, professional branding. In today's competitive market, standing out isn't just about having the right skills or qualifications. It is about how you position yourself, how you're perceived, and how you communicate your value. Whether you are a pre-professional just starting out or a mid-level professional looking to elevate your career, your personal brand plays a pivotal role in defining your path to success. Throughout this course, I will be guiding you through the BRAVE framework, a powerful tool designed to help you build a professional brand that not only reflects your strengths, but also amplifies your influence in your field. We will break down each element of the BRAVE framework so that by the end of this course, you will have the strategies and insights needed to unlock your full professional potential. So whether you are aiming to enhance your leadership profile or land your dream job, this course is your roadmap to creating a distinct and authentic brand that resonates with peers, employers, and the industry at large. I'm excited to guide you on this journey. Let's get started on building a brand that truly reflects who you are and where you're going.
I was born in a little village on the island of Haiti. Many deadly diseases pounded me. It is as if they were on a mission to end my existence on this earth. I refused to give up. In 1983, I left Haiti and came to the United States of America. And I came with $5, 2 shirts. I didn't speak any English. I came to Atlanta. I got a job. I was a doorman. I was a doorman with a dream. What I used to come on stage. I'd rehearse this moment that I'm standing in front of you. That's the power of a dream. Maybe today is the day you begin acting as if you already have it. And then step out with full force. Take a risk. No condition is permanent. Don't let your situation distract you. You are chosen. You are called. You are born for a purpose in this life.
I am a child of the Most High God. He has gifted me in ways that I could not even imagine and didn't know.
There was a time when I didn't know who I was. I listened to other people tell me who I should be, what I should do. I listened to people telling me that I should be a boutique owner, that I should be a construction manager, that I should be a laborer. Have you ever felt like you should do something else, be something else, go somewhere else, be wherever you wanted to be, and you felt like you were in a box? Anybody in the room? And you couldn't get out. Anybody in the room? and you kept trying to go and go and you couldn't get out. Anybody in the room? But let me tell you, you need to rock the box. Rock the box.
I am engaging, inspiring, and empowering. I would give you everything I know. Just by touching you, if I could, by osmosis, give you every single thing I've learned, I've gone through, I know I would. We know that's not possible, but as it is possible, I love to share information with people.
Some of you out there, people have told you that you can't be, you can't have, you can't do. But I will tell you, like Kingston said, you can, you must, and you will. If it's to be, it's going to be me. You got to say it. If it's to be, it's going to be. If it's to be, it's going to be. If it's to be, it's going to be.
Barbara is because she believed what her mama said about her and not what other people told her.
Every day you wake up, when you're in a situation, it's your choice whether it's an advantage or the disadvantage.
She gained her confidence and her life, and now she is a testimony.
If I can help you elevate yourself, then I feel like I'm elevating my own self as well. What you know and I know together can change the world.
I'm Ramon Ray, founder of Smart Hustle Magazine and smallbiztechnology.com.
You're here today to celebrate small business success. Stand up on your feet. You rocked the house. It was amazing. Didn't we learn? For me, success comes from failure. One thing not to do is shake somebody's hand like this.
Phenomenal Tanya T. Wise, who is here from the great state of Maryland. Tanya, welcome and thank you for being with us today. Can you indulge our audience a little bit and tell them just a little bit more about who you are and what it is that you do?
Well, I love being able to talk to people and have a magnetic attitude, being able to just show them. So I always like to say, level up is Coach at Tanya T. Wise here.
So can you tell our audience, just give them a teaser about what your presentation will be about?
So my philosophy is that we should all be living our dream life. So tomorrow I'm going to talk about how you start living your dream life. What are some of the things that you thought about in your childhood that you just kind of let go and dormant?
Wow.
And I want to reignite that and just give you some pointers and some tips, some tools, some strategies to be able to start living your best life now. And guess what, Rhonda? And leave an inheritance for your legacy.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I know that's resonating with a lot of people. I've heard that you have a dynamic coaching program. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Absolutely. So our coaching program help people that have the lack of time, that lack strategies, and lack the confidence to go after their dream life. So we help them implement tools, we help them implement strategies, as well as give them resources so that they can live their best life now and leave that inheritance.
Wow. Oh, I love that. I love the leave the inheritance part. Listen, you are dropping some major nuggets, and I know a lot of what you're saying is resonating with a lot of people, but I think we're all curious, how did you even make this transition into the speaking and coaching arena? What's the story behind this?
So I started out in finance, and I realized that a lot of people don't necessarily go after their dream life because of the lack of finances or the education behind finances. But it wasn't until I lost my firstborn, my only son, that life changed for me. And where I was going after it all, living the corporate life, hit my 6-figure income and living in my dream house with my dream man, driving my dream car. I nearly lost it all when I lost my son. And so I realized it only takes one financial catastrophe that can change your entire life. That's what made me start All New Beginnings. Because no matter what's going on in life, there's a new beginning. And because of that, we develop a program called Wise Minded. My little slogan is, don't just dream it, let's live it.
If they want to connect with you or work with you, what is the best ways for them to be able to do that?
Well, for my social media guru, you can connect with me on every single social media platform as Tanya T. Wise.
Did you know that approximately 333.34 million businesses exist today, according to a report from 2021? And you may be one of those businesses, or maybe you're not in the business market yet, but you're aspiring to be a business owner. Well, guess what? You're in the right place at the right time. Because let's face it, everything is about timing and opportunity. Hi, my name is Dr. Lotus Richey, and I'm the CEO and founder of the Lotus Richey Coaching and Consulting LLC, along with the Lotus Richey Ignite Show. 15 minutes of success with Dr. Lotus Richey, as well as books to boom your business and bring who you are. And today, I want to bring this amazing message to you about the Black Business Network and the Black Business Olympics. See, the Black Business Network and the Black Business Olympics is designed to help people just like you, that's right, that look like me, to take their business to the next level. Not just in your front yard or your backyard, but globally. The Black Business Network and Black Business Olympics is designed not to just help you survive, but to help you thrive. So join us today as we come together with businesses all around the world to support our students, our children, our young teens, our young entrepreneurs. What we do is we come together to help raise funds for students who are aspiring to be business entrepreneurs, who are aspiring and who are thriving in college. We endow them with a wonderful opportunity to gain scholarship of either a laptop or several thousands of dollars. And we invite you to help be a contributor to this amazing opportunity to help someone that looks just like you. So join us today at our website and let us connect with you and help you ignite and take flight in every area of your life on the Black Business Network and the Black Business Olympics. I'll see you on the other side.
The Black Business Expo is changing my life. This year, they are giving away laptops and even $5,000 in cash to students just like me. I'm Alexis, and I want to go to college to fulfill my dream of becoming an entrepreneur. Help the Black Business Expo going to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com and also becoming a vendor, a sponsor, or donating.
Prepare for what's coming and dominate in economic winter.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Tell me, are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black business.
Good afternoon, business owners, entrepreneurs, thought leaders, and corporations. Welcome to the Black Business Network. My name is DeAndre Lacey, and I'm your business moderator for this afternoon on the Black Business Network. The Black Business Network is a 24-hour business network showcasing Black businesses, business owners, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders worldwide. We have speakers from North Carolina, London, Singapore, Africa, Japan, and cities all over the United States. The Black Business Network is a global community sharing its business knowledge to empower, inspire, and educate businesses about business. Our next speaker is Troy Williamson. Troy Richardson is a dynamic leader, licensed financial professional, educator, international speaker, media entrepreneur with over 30 years of experience generating over $400 million in revenue. Troy is renowned for his ability to foster sustainable partnerships and empower communities. As the founder of RCG Richardson Consulting Group, LLC, he has collaborated with icons like Bill Duke and Dr. Dre with plans of future TV series, documentaries, and stage plays. A passionate advocate for veterans, the blind, and special needs communities. Troy also serves on the executive boards of multiple nonprofits, spreading his message of empowerment and healthy living globally. All right, so you guys help me welcome Troy Richardson.
Thank you, my brother. Appreciate that so much. Appreciate that so much. We also have my special guest coming up, Mr. Harvey Lee. There we go. There we go. All right, Harvey, are you there, my brother?
Yes, sir.
All right, how's it going, man?
Just getting ready, man. Just getting ready for the New Year's.
Getting ready for the new year, man. Let me tell you. See, when we talk, right, it's no interview when I talk. It's a conversation, and it just happens that 200 million countries are just sitting in on our conversation, Harvey. You know what I mean? Are you comfortable with that?
Very, very comfortable.
Me too. Because I know we're about to transform some lives with what we are going to talk about. So let's talk about baseball first. Let's get this out the way, right?
I'm loving it already, man.
All right, I knew you would. For those who don't know, Harvey Lee is a former big leaguer, Major League Baseball player, played for the New York Yankees, and he is an aspiring baseball coach, right? And he wants to take his experience playing in the major leagues and transform that over to the HBCU baseball players. So tell us about that, Harvey. What do you plan on doing for the HBCU wherever you land? How are you going to transform that baseball program?
Well, first, Troy, I like to say I spent a couple years in Major League Spring Training, which was where I saw the whole picture of baseball. You know, you see guys there that you wonder how did they get there. And first of all, you start saying to yourself, man, I played with guys back in college better than a couple of these guys, you know. And you say to yourself, hey man, you know, like the old saying about Jackie Robinson. Matter of fact, that's Jackie. He wasn't the best Negro League baseball player, you know. And there are a lot of guys, man, that's playing at a HBCU today that should have been drafted, but they weren't drafted. And you can't tell me, you know, you put us at any level we can play. I think they just don't want us to show too much of our talent because they felt for many years we've taken over all the other sports. I mean, when you look at it, they internationalized basketball to bring more other faces into the game. They're doing the same with football. Now you see they going to Europe, they're going to Germany, they're going all over. They're trying to bring more different faces into the game. I just would like to see them bring more our faces to baseball because I know they can play. I watch every year. I go to the SWIKE championship. But to get back, you said something earlier that I really like about the countries that watch this network. I introduced baseball to the Cayman Islands back in 1993. The first year I was over there, guys had never played baseball. I got a Division I scholarship. The next year I got another young man a Division II scholarship. And you know, then a lot of, they call them expat, start coming out of the woodwind over there saying, oh, I played baseball. We don't have to have Harvey to come over here. And so I left. They haven't done anything since. I built 4 baseball fields over there, turf. They still up today. So the reason I'm saying that, if there's other countries, I would love to go and get baseball started. You know, especially the ones that have a little of us in them, I would love to go. But getting back to the college thing, I'm right now, I have a partner who's raising $7 to $9 million to bring baseball back to a HBCU that once had it. We have a meeting the first of the year with a university. I don't want to put any names out, but we're going to make a decision on where we feel we'll fit better at. And I'm looking forward to meeting with the president and the athletic director.
Phenomenal, my brother. So again, Harvey, but I want to get on this because I'm going to make you answer this question. How are you going to transform, let's just say, a perennial loser into that perennial winner? What are you going to do? What are you going to bring to the table as far as mindset and that grit and that grind?
You know, I say one of the top things to have is knowing how to teach. And when you teach, it makes it easier to coach. The other thing you got to have, you got to be able to recruit. And I tell everyone, you can let Tom Lasorda, Frank Robertson, any of those guys manage any team, and they can have the biggest machine gun. But if they don't have no bullets to go in it, they can't do nothing with it. So you gotta, like Deion Sanders, for an example. Deion know how to recruit. You know, you gotta know how to recruit, but at the same time, when you recruit, I look at the teams that I won championships on, whether it was college, pro, or men's after baseball. We all gelled together. And that's the thing. When you look at all the major league teams,
you are in the right place at the right time. The Black Business Network opens again for its Black Business Olympics, a 24/7 broadcast on business, strategies, global branding, social media marketing, finance, advertisement, and much, much more. Featuring the top, most powerful entrepreneurs and speakers and thought leaders from all around the world as they gather together for this phenomenal event. Join the Black Business Network streaming live into the metaverse, STEM City USA, Black Multiverse, Pod TV, Roku, Hulu, iHeartRadio, Apple TV, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Google Podcasts, Facebook, LinkedIn, IBM TV, Spotify, and Twitch. Tune in today and be a part of this amazing movement. The Black Business Olympics welcomes you.
The Black Business Network and Black Business Olympics are essential platforms for Black business owners globally. They provide the tools and support you need to succeed in today's competitive marketplace. Join us today as we collaborate together with businesses from around the world to support our children, students, and young future entrepreneurs, Black businesses and corporations. We raise funds for students going to college and young entrepreneurs who are aspiring to be business owners, and we invite you to be a contributor today. Visit the website www.blackbusinessexpousa.com to connect with and learn more about how the Black Business Network and Black Business Olympics can help you not only share your amazing business story to businesses, but also serve future generations. Hello, my name is David Jones, CEO and co-founder of the Hello LLC, where we help businesses build a culture, brand and experience, and leverage technology to pivot into Web3. Join the Black Business Network streaming live into Roku, Metaverse, STEM City, Black Multiverse Enterprises, Hulu, YouTube, iHeartRadio, Apple, Facebook, LinkedIn, Spotify, Twitch, and Google Podcasts. Tune in, turn on, and let's thrive.
Welcome back. And now we are going to continue with the interview with Troy Richardson and Harvey Lee. Genius's comments. See you on the other side.
All right. Let's jump right back into it, Harvey Lee. We were talking about the transformation in the mindset and the teaching that goes into turning a program around. Harvey, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's get back into it, man.
I was saying when you couldn't hear me, it's all about knowing, well, basically getting the guys to buy into your program. And once you get the guys to buy into your program, then it's easier for you to teach them. And once you teach them, you know where to place them in the lineup, you know what to call, and you know how to call your game from now. I love doing it. First of all, I love teaching. A lot of times I teach things that a lot of guys never seen before. I've had great coaches. When I was 15, I made the All-Star team with a gentleman who brother was playing at Mississippi State at that time for Ron Polk. And if you look up Ron Polk, he's one of the legendary best college coaches ever. And Ron Polk has a system that's out of this world. And thank God I learned that system, most of it, when I was 15. And then the other part of that system came when I played for Buck Showalter, my first year in the minor leagues with the Yankees. Buck had played for Ron Polk at Mississippi State too. So it's a great program to have and to learn and to teach.
Small world. I mean, you just taught me something. Buck Showalter was coached by Ron Polk, not at Mississippi State though, right?
Yes, yes.
Buck
yes.
Showalter went to Mississippi State.
Yes.
Oh, good Lord, bro.
Yeah,
Okay.
I had some pretty good coaches. I had a guy by the name of Bucky Dent. You know, but I had some pretty good coaches. But I think Buck Showalter was the best out of all of them.
Out of those two, I would definitely agree.
Yeah.
For sure. Well,
now, my college coach taught me how he could get something out of you never thought you had. And I look back on the years how he used to go about doing it, and it's a lot of him in me too. So I just want to prove to everybody who I am. You know, I mean, it's been building up in me. I'm looking forward to visiting a couple of these colleges, and hopefully we get baseball going, and hopefully you could have me back on here after my first season.
Talking about have you back on here. I'm gonna be in the dugout with you. So
I know that's right.
You talking about, man? I don't know what campus you're gonna be coaching at, but trust me, I'm gonna be your honorary coach. Yep.
I got your uniform.
Trust that. I don't even need a uniform, bro. I'll make my own uniform. Just give me a badge. Honorary coach. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. All good, bro. So let's continue this transformation that you and I are taking part of. And this is an overall HBCU transformation in that we just happen to be in the right place, right time, right people with an organization that is providing these HBCUs with the way to bring in some revenue just for a simple IRS program. It's mind-boggling to think that something like this exists and it's not being utilized in a massive way. But now, again, thanks to just being in the right place, right time, right people, we find ourselves talking with various, not only HBCU, various companies, letting them know what they can do to actually save money, right? Instead of paying a certain amount of payroll taxes, now through this IRS program, companies are going to get an average of $500 annually per employee.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You know, first of all, I like to thank God. He made it where you and I had how we met, and there's a reason why we met. And but I think about that every day, Troy. I've been fortunate to meet you. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to learning more about the tax program that we both are looking into. Troy, are you there? Your camera froze. Hey.
Thank you guys for such a great show. Could you let us know how those who are viewing in can find you and locate you?
Well, I could easily give my email is very simple. My email is harveylee44@yahoo.com.
That's harveylee44
at
yahoo.com.
Yes. I took Hank Aaron's number and put it at the end. But yeah, that's my email.
All right. Sorry about that, guys. I think somebody kicked me out because I wasn't saying the right things. But anyway, you know, you're not going to hold Troy down. I'm always going to rise up. So, Harvey, I'm not sure where we left off. We was talking about the program for the businesses
and
the organizations.
And what I said was, Troy, it was God that put us together. And I'm a firm believer in him. I let him guide me, and he's been guiding me the right directions. That's why I feel good about this baseball thing. I feel good about this IRS tax thing. I feel good, man.
You should. I just had a conversation with another young lady prior to us, and what she's doing with the HBCU students, incoming students, period. She gives them move-in makeovers, right? So when they leave home, and she works with the foster care kids that are aging out and going to college, she gives them a room makeover and really gives them all the things they need to move in. Tremendous job that her team is doing. And as I was telling her, she's part of the overall HBCU transformation because, as I know, we have a variety of resources of companies that want to come together and make a difference. And this IRS tax program, that's just one company, but there are several that are going to bring their resources together, and we're going to make a difference. But for those out there that have employees, W-2 full-time employees, at least 10, you qualify for this program. It's a free program from the IRS. And if you love paying taxes, then by all means, continue to pay those taxes. Pay them. But if you want a tax break, then just get in touch with us.
That's right.
We're going to show you the way.
Your employees will definitely love you. They get what they get free is unreal. So
unreal. Everybody wins.
Everyone wins. Yes.
So again, this is part of the transformation, the collaboration, the serving, right? The serving. This is what we're doing at a very high level, is collaborating these individuals, professionals, these phenomenal giving human beings that want to pour into the HBCU community, their communities as a whole globally. We got to come together and unite and make a difference for the Deuce Nickel, the 2025. And yeah, I've been saying it all day, so y'all know I created the Deuce Nickel. It started with me, and everybody can use it, and I'm not going to charge you, okay? So y'all want to go ahead and do T-shirts, whatever, you got it from me. I don't even want nothing. I'm just paying it forward because I know what's ahead for me and Harvey. Blessings.
Yes.
So, Harvey, let's talk about your baseball choices, man. Where do you want to coach at?
Whoa, you put me on the spot, man.
I'm gonna put because hey, the Black Business Olympics family and audience, we're gonna make it happen. Where you want to go? Where you want to coach?
Well, number one, I want to go where they want me. You always want to be at where they want you, and but there are some colleges that I would love to go to that had baseball. Tennessee State.
Okay.
North Carolina Central.
Central.
Yeah, South Carolina State.
South Carolina State. Okay.
Yeah. Morgan. I don't think Morgan never had baseball, but it'd be a great place to go.
Yeah, inner city Baltimore. I could see that happening. I
would love to. I know the change I can make, and I can make baseball fun, not just for the player, for the student body. for the administrators, everyone's
for the community, man.
Yes.
You know, that's one thing. Back in the day, Harvey, and I'm talking about the late 70s, 80s, man, the community was behind everything sports. I don't care what it was. I'm talking about even women's softball, because my mother used to play. My aunts and my mother's friends, they all used to play softball. And the community used to rally behind these women playing softball out there. And first time I went, I was like, got more people here than my Little League game. I'm like, what the heck? And men's fast pitch softball, same thing. And I swear, I don't know if it's because I was so little, but these players were freaking amazing. Some of the best athletes I'd ever seen in my life playing fast pitch softball.
You know, it was something I said earlier, Troy. I learned, and I was told many years ago the best don't always make it, and that's a true statement. I played with guys in high school. One reason or another, couldn't go to college, whether it was grades, maybe getting a young lady pregnant and had to stay home and work and help her. But these guys could play, man. And I look back and go, you know, the best don't always make it. Yeah. Some players are blackballed for no reason. If they like you, Troy, I don't care what no one says, you're going to make it. And I'm going to tell you, you can go back and look. ESPN backed me. I used to tell people all the time, if they like you and want you to make it, you're going to make it. Go look at ESPN, the captain, Derek Jeter. Troy, his first 3 years was terrible. Terrible. He cried. He left. They wanted him to make it, man. I can name another guy that was there with me that couldn't hit at all. I mean, a beach ball. He couldn't hit. I'm being honest, man. They wanted him to make it, and he made it.
Please, what's his name? Please.
We're good friends, man, and I don't want to put him out like
okay.
That.
Tell me offline, because I got to know who you're talking about. And he played for the Yankees?
Yeah.
And he couldn't hit a beach ball?
When he first got there, he couldn't hit.
Was he left-handed?
I can't tell you. Troy, I respect him. And, you know, I respect the ones that got those chances. You just have to know who you are.
I know who you're talking about anyway. I know who you're talking about.
Well, you have to know who you are. And, you know, you can take everything from me, but you can't take what I know I am and who I am. You can take, So, and that was part of what was going on. You know, I remember hitting a home run one night, and I didn't play for 2 months. But anybody else would have hit a home run. They would have played it in the very next day game. See, they would do things. You can ask anybody that played, and especially minor league. They do things to players they don't want to make it to get to their head. Baseball is you got to keep your head clean to play it. If you worry, they got this little thing you call yourself falling in a slump. But they do things to make you not shine. And sometimes it's hard to beat. You just got to be with the right organization at the right time. You know?
Yeah, I think baseball sometimes is a microcosm of society, right? Obstacles are going to be put in your way intentionally to slow you down, to make you quit, right? It's part of that mental anguish that we have to, tolerate at times, right? If we want to persevere. We all go through it, man. We all go through it. I could tell you some stories, man, but Not fitting for
Well,
here.
fellas, thank you guys for such a conversation. I just wanted to give you guys the opportunity to let us know how we can connect with you after this as we close out this incredible time.
Oh, I appreciate it, man. I'm going to go first. Y'all just hit me up. You know the number is 202-517-4922. If I don't pick up, you better leave a message.
You can call Troy for me too, or you can email me at harveylee44@yahoo.com.
Well, thank you guys for joining us, and thank you for an amazing conversation on the Black Business Network.
Appreciate it. Salute.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Tell me, are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black Business.
What if you could build your own city? A place where every child can find nurturing people to help them achieve their full potential. A place where every adult can access job training support, where health education is abundant, where social justice ruled the land. A place without limitations. Welcome. You have arrived at STEM City USA. It is what every city should be. A safe and trusted community where you find people and resources to help you become everything you are and beyond. STEM City is unlike anything you have ever experienced. It is a digital twin of the world around you, only better. STEM City is about energy and soul renewal. It is more than a digital world. You can almost feel the power of live cultural events, music, and theater. STEM City promises a better future for children with caring mentors and hands-on activities with dedicated tutors to support our youth. STEM City is your passport to a healthy lifestyle with weekly events addressing our community's many issues. STEM City is your financial well-being with helpful information on wealth management, career advancement, job training, and so much more. STEM City is the community you deserve. It is the city where your dreams can come true. STEM City USA, a place in the sky that is accessible to all who reach for the stars.
Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school, all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Tell me, are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black Business.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina.
Join Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school, all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Tell me, are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world.
You are a Black-owned business and you're looking for new ways to expand your reach. Or you're a creative and you have an amazing story that needs to be told, seen, and heard. Well, at Fave Unite TV, we're streaming the diverse and authentic narratives of Black American culture. At Fayview Night TV, you have access to product placement, feedback loops, promotional spotlights, and other ways to showcase your brand. And we have fans all around the world that can't wait to see what you're up to. So come to Fayview Night TV because we are showcasing the culture 24/7 with Black stories and Black storytellers. Subscribe to FayviewNightTV.com today. And for more information, email us at info@FayviewNightTV.com or call our hotline at 816-819-9939. Fayview Night TV, one of the largest platforms showcasing Black American content in the world.
Did you know women represent just 3% of Fortune 500 CEOs and less than 15% of corporate executives at top companies worldwide? Have you wondered what the secrets are to getting into the top ranks, whether in the private or public sector? Do you want to figure out how to stop being held back in your career or passed over for promotion? Then you're in the right place. Hi, I'm Dr. Madeline Ann Lewis, President and CEO of the Executive Women's Success Institute. I have decades of experience in the military, the federal government, and corporate America. And my mission is to help women succeed and tap into their full potential. I want to reach 1 million+ women around the world to become the leaders they are meant to be. So if you want to move into a management or executive level position, or maybe you are a female veteran transitioning out of the military into business entrepreneurship, then reach out to the Executive Women's Success Institute at 301-693-3284. Let us get you on the fast track to success.
What's up, y'all? We at Kingwood Park High School. Shout out to my man Gino on the film. Shout out to Lydia Simone. And we are here to inspire the young people. I'm here to give a talk today at around 2:30 p.m. And this is a perfect example of why you got to just keep walking in your purpose, keep operating in your gift, because when you do that, opportunities come for you. I didn't even know about this opportunity until Monday, 2 days ago. But guess what? When you're consistent with what you're supposed to be doing, you become known for what you do, and then people talk about you in rooms that you're not even in. And that's why I'm here today. So I look forward to encouraging the students, and I'm sure this video is going to bless y'all too. You have to decide what it is that you're gifted at, what your purpose is, and go after that, because there's a book that says work hard at what comes easy. I believe all of us are gifted in a certain way, and if we work hard at what comes easy, the path is going to be a lot easier. If you're only being an engineering major because you think you're going to get paid a lot, but you hate all the classes that it takes to do it, you're not going to be successful. Not because you're not smart enough, because you're not going to have the passion to push through, because motivation is overrated. Discipline will take you places that motivation can't take you.
It was really, at first, when he came on rapping and stuff, it was funny, but when he started saying why he was doing all this and how he's here and how he came here and affected everybody, it just kind of made me start thinking. And then like his process to getting through stuff just really spoke to me, because I don't come from having a home like that. Like I don't come from supportive people, a lot of stuff like that.
So the experience overall was phenomenal. I mean, granted, it opened my eyes to seeing about like how I'm not the only one who deals with social anxiety. I'm an extrovert, granted, kind of ironic, but he really made me think that you don't need to prove yourself to other people. The only person you should be proving yourself is to you. And granted, like I deal with a lot of problems that he dealt with, but I now know that I'm not the only person. And it really opened my eyes to like this bigger picture, because until today I was looking at this small little picture of I gotta graduate high school, I gotta go to college, I gotta be what my parents want me to be. But after hearing this wonderful person talk, it really made me think that I can be who I want to be. I'm not my dad, I'm not my mom, I'm not my older brother. So after what I've learned today, I've really think that I'm gonna start taking a step forward into the right direction and start improving my life. And start thinking that I need to take more action into school. And I just wanted to thank him a lot for everything that he's done. And I love this interview. It's amazing. But I wanted to personally thank him, and that's what I did, because it made me feel like someone cared. And it was wonderful.
The Black Business Expo's mission is to raise funds for high school seniors going to college or K-12 entrepreneurs. This expo is a fundraiser for students. Please, you may go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com to donate to the scholarship fund or use the Cash App at $BBXUSA. Our goal is to give laptops and up to $5,000 to 10 students. Students can register online at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com. Every dollar counts. Please donate to the Black Business Expo USA Scholarship Fund.
Sometimes you got to hear the news from the Black perspective, and more specifically, Black publishers. And that's exactly why you have to download the HeyTie app, the largest mobile app delivering breaking news, videos, and podcasts from 200 of your favorite Black publishers. Yes, 200 Black publishers delivering news as it happens, literally all in one app. Go to HAYTI.com or download the app in the Google Play Store or Apple App Store. It's completely free, along with information that you can trust, so go check them out.
Bravery is not the absence of fear, but the ability to overcome it. We stand for those who defy suppression, who speak out, and those who walk the road less traveled. Everyone deserves to be seen and their voices to be heard. We're sparking a movement, growing a community of creators united by the desire for freedom, choice, equity, and ownership. At Fanbase, it's all for one and one for all. We support each other to guide, promote, and uplift you in a place where you can unapologetically be yourself. A place where your voice, ideas, and creativity are not just welcomed, but celebrated. We are Black founded, minority funded, and supported by a diverse, inclusive, powerful community that believes in the strength of authenticity and individual choice. Regardless of success or background, we welcome you. The marginalized, the underappreciated, the successful, the superstar. We're for all who seek a space to express themselves freely, where they are rewarded for being their authentic, true self. We transcend labels because only we have the right to define ourselves. We are built for the brave, the culture, the creators, and for the future where everyone has a power to shape their own destiny. Where all are empowered, voices are amplified, and freedom is embraced. For the first time, you have a chance to own the platform you helped make popular. It's a revolution, a movement in how we connect, create, and share. Everyone is a creator, and everyone has a fan base. Here, you can be you without limits.
How many times have you been asked to help someone you didn't even know? A student, a business entrepreneur? Or did you ever even ask, where did they end up? That business, that friend, that entrepreneur. Well, just maybe they ended up in a gang, bankrupt, homeless, or worse, dead. Maybe they turned to crime, drugs, and alcohol. Did you ever wonder? Did you destroy their dream, or was your life always so easy? At the Black Business Olympics, we started a movement to help students complete. Give them hope and foster success. Help them to leave their dreams of providing laptops, computers, up to $5,000 in scholarship funds. Today, we ask you to help a student, a business owner, or an entrepreneur to realize their dream by sponsoring them, supporting them, and buying from them. Consider this. With $1.6 trillion in our Black community, we only ask for a small donation for our students, our businesses, and our entrepreneurs. And you can change a life today. So I ask you, what are you going to do? Sit on the sidelines and watch our students in high school be losers, miss out on their dream from lack of resources? Or are you going to donate to the movement and change their future and yours as well? Give us a call today at 919-308-9090. Change their life by investing with action to the Black Business Olympic Fund. The Black Business Olympics, one of the largest business showcases of Black business in the history of the world.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Tell me, are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black Business.
Good afternoon, business owners, entrepreneurs, thought leaders, and corporations. Welcome to the Black Business Network. My name is DeAndre Lacey. The Black Business Network is a 24-hour business network showcasing Black businesses, business owners, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders worldwide. We have speakers from North Carolina, London, Singapore, Africa, Japan, and cities all over the United States. The Black Business Network is a global community sharing its business knowledge to empower, inspire, and educate businesses about business. Our next keynote speaker is going to be a real treat. It's a handsome Black man, myself, DeAndre Jamal Lacey. I'm going to share a little bit about myself before I get started. I am an international motivational speaker and Amazon best-selling author of my book, Out of the Ashes, Finding the Purpose in Your Pain, that debuted number 5 in the PTSD category on Amazon.com. I have over a decade of speaking experience, engaging, educating, empowering, and inspiring audiences from different culture, social, and ethnic backgrounds in places such as Canada, Jamaica, Mississippi, Missouri, all over the United States. I have spoken at conferences, universities, prisons, and I've captivated the crowd each time. So if you are ready, I'm about to give an amazing speech for you guys. I'm going to open it up with a spoken word. Hello, hello, I can see you trying. On the outside, you living. On the inside, you dying. You crying. The ones you love try to console you. And if you don't change your life, it'll control you. But don't hold on to the way that you perceive yourself. People love you, but you got to believe yourself. You have to realize you exacerbate your pain. And if you don't change your life, it'll remain the same, but there's still beauty when the ashes remain. You'll rise like a phoenix when it manifests its change. Just like you, I used to go to sleep wishing it would end. But as I stand today, I'm as woke as I've ever been. I'm gonna ask you guys one question. If you could choose an animal to embody who you are as a person, what animal would you choose? For me, if you were paying attention to what I just said, it's the phoenix. Because my book, Out of the Ashes, Finding a Purpose in Your Pain, is broken into 3 parts. The 3 parts that my book is broken into follow the life cycle of a phoenix. A phoenix is consumed by fire. And I don't know about you, but the fire is not just a literal fire, but it's a fire that represents the trials of life, the trials of being a business owner, the trials of trying to create something, trying to survive, trying to overcome, trying to be successful in a world that has nothing but calamity and adversity and problems. Then after the fire consumes this majestic bird, there's nothing left but ashes. But the ashes are the residue of the fire. The ashes are the residue of failing business. The ashes are the residue of unemployment. The ashes are the residue of whatever the adversity or the problem that you are experiencing in your life. But out of these ashes, the bird rises. And the final part is the rebirth. And today we're going to talk about, no matter which point you are, we all can relate to each part of that majestic bird's life cycle. But I'll turn 32 tomorrow, and somehow I find myself in a home with a mortgage and with a son. And if you asked him what his favorite animal was, you would say it was an elephant. And I don't know about you guys, but elephants are powerful creatures. And if you ever seen one, they're majestic. Every step they take, anyone in their vicinity feels it. But I noticed something interesting about them one day. I saw a video in which a person had an elephant with a little thin rope, and they tied it around his leg, and the elephant stayed there. And the story goes on to say someone said, "Hey, how is it that you see such a strong, powerful creature that could easily hurt any of us, yet this thin little rope can keep it locked away?" He said, "Oh, it's simple. See, when the elephant is young, when it's small, when it's weaker, we tie it up with the rope so that we train it to think that no matter how big it grows, it'll never be stronger than the rope." I'm not talking about elephants today, guys. I'm talking about mindsets. I'm talking about many of us are just like that elephant. We've outgrown situations. We've outgrown the level that our business is at. We've outgrown the vision that we set years ago. We've outgrown, and we're much more powerful than we give ourselves credit for. But these mindsets are keeping us from becoming the business leaders that we want. These mindsets are keeping us from obtaining the wealth that we desire. These mindsets that we have adopted are destroying our potential. Once again, my name is DeAndre J. Lacey, and my purpose is to help you find yours. My purpose for the entrepreneurs is to help you narrow your focus and become strategic, and to go into 2025 with momentum. You're going to have to take some things with you from 2024, but you're going to have to leave some things behind. We're going to have to leave behind procrastination. We're going to have to leave behind poverty mindsets. We're going to have to leave behind scarcity mindsets. And so today, we're going to talk about 3 keys to unlocking your purpose. This is a message for everyone. It doesn't matter what state or stage or age you are in your business or in life. We all need to know our purpose. We're going to talk about 3 major things. 1, identify your values. Whether you're an individual watching, a young person, it doesn't matter your age. If you don't identify your core values, you will become what I call a reactaholic, a person that goes around reacting instead of responding. I want to be a first responder. I want to be the person that's called when emergency situations happen because I know who I am. I want to be the person in business that can command the number that I want because I know my values. You can't build a successful business without core values. The next thing we're going to talk about is identifying your gift. And if you look at it from the lens of a business owner, what is it that your business does better than the next business? And finally, we're going to choose a problem, a product, or a service that we want to solve or we want to offer to the world. When we talk about identifying our values, the first thing we got to ask ourselves is, what is priceless to me? You know, there was this rapper that said he got drip for sale. And as you see, I got the drip for sale, but that's not what I'm talking about. See, what's priceless to you is what's not for sale. See, if you have a value of time, then you don't want all of your time to be consumed by the things that you do. That's not for sale. If you value respect, there's just certain things that you won't do because your respect is not for sale. You got to ask yourself, what is priceless to me? What am I really willing to fight for my business? What am I willing to fight for my family? What is a core value that there's no price that you can buy it? It's not for sale. Secondly, how do I spend my money? If we're saying that we have a desire to become entrepreneurs, does our money reflect us investing in ourselves? Because we are the best investment that we can make. How do we spend our time? When it comes to business, the struggle at times is business is a thing that you have to invest a lot on the front end. You have to have a delayed gratification mindset, because there's times where you're spending hours, you're spending time, and you might not see a direct correlation to your effort, but do you value it? And finally, what ticks you off? Because if you can answer these questions, you can identify your values. Well, how do you identify your gift? Or if you're looking at this from the frame of an actual business, how can you identify the thing that your business offers that's better than competition? Your gift is the one thing you do the absolute best with the least amount of effort. I'm gonna say that one more time. Your gift is the thing that what did Dion say? He said, I wake up motivated. I feel that. I wake up motivated. When I go to movies, I see ideas for videos. When I watch a show, I see ideas for messages. That's just the way my brain works. I wake up ready to speak because this is what I do. I wake up writing on a daily basis because this is what I do. I do it better than most with the least amount of effort. What is it that separates your business from the next business? What is it that makes you different? See, something that I tell people is that if you want to encourage yourself, just go to the store, just go to the bread aisle. You see, when you go to the bread aisle, you'll see rye bread, you'll see wheat bread, you'll see all these different types of bread. Yet if you took a picture, made a video, and you showed up again, you see those same exact. What makes this bread different? Well, this bread has sesame seeds. This bread is Ezekiel bread. Everybody has their thing that's different, even though we're all offering the same thing. And so one of the things you got to release is, the market is oversaturated. Everybody's already doing this, but you haven't done it yet. That's why you got to identify what is it that is your thing. But it's hard because, in the words of Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace, he once said, no, he a genius, he just can't claim it because they left him no platforms to explain it. A lot of us are still searching, looking for our uniqueness. And I often struggle with that because growing up, although I had a few opportunities here or there, it took me a while to get platforms for me to identify speaking, writing, and things of that nature were a gift. And it was something that I could monetize because, in the words of Nipsey Hussle, I didn't have any platforms to showcase my gifts. Some of us are walking around thinking that we're not gifted, that we don't have something unique to offer the world. But I came to tell you that that's a mindset that you need to leave in 2024. I want to encourage you with this. You are normally the last person to see your gift. Because think about it. Do birds go to university to learn how to fly? No, they don't. Do fish go to tutoring to learn how to swim? No, they were born to do that. They were born with everything they need to do what they were made to do. but we're the last person to see it because it's so natural. It's not impressive to us. But when other people come in contact with your cooking, when other people come in contact with your speaking, when other people come in contact with your singing, whatever it is that your business or industry is, when other people come in contact with it, they know that it's special. And I was encouraged the other day to make sure that the price point is right. Because a lot of us get mad at being used, but being used is a backhanded compliment. When someone sees the magnitude of your value before you do, they can experience the benefit of it at a lower cost because you don't realize what you have. Your business is valuable. In the words of Fat Joe, yesterday's price is today's price. It's time for you to elevate your price, elevate your mind, because as long as you keep your price at this point, you're going to deal with that type of customer. See, the higher the price point, the less calls you got to make, the less edits you got to make, the less hassle, because people that pay a premium price have a premium mindset. They're not going to give you a hard time. They're not going to send the invoice late. You're not going to have to hassle and chase them down. But you got to understand your value. You got to understand your value. And so you got to ask yourself a few questions. What do I do better than most with the least amount of effort? What energizes me? So you need to build your business around something that you just can't help but do. I can't help but speak. It's just part of who I am, even with my family, even everyday life. When I'm not on a presentation, this is how I am all the time. If you ask me and give me 5 minutes that I got to go, I'm going to give you the same type of energy that I'm giving you. What would you do for free? Now, I know this is Black Business Network. I'm not telling you to do it for free. But if you love it so much that you can do it for free, you can make a lot of money doing it. That went over somebody's head. Let me slow that down. I said, if you have such a passion for it that you are willing to do it for free, that's the thing that you can get paid the most to do. You'll get that when you get home. Often, your problem and your purpose are wrapped in pain. Come on, somebody, wake up, get it. Your problem and your purpose are wrapped in pain. And you need, if you're taking notes, you need to write this down. Frustration is elevation in disguise. Come on, somebody. I said frustration is elevation in disguise. Innovation comes from frustration. You want your business to go to the next level, you got to innovate. But what is the spark? What is the source of innovation? Frustration. How does businesses start? Because somebody somewhere at some time was frustrated about a problem, and somebody somewhere at some time said, hey, I know what we can do. We can do this. We can do that. This is how businesses are born. This is how innovation is started, because someone got frustrated about a problem. Your problems are a platform for promotion. Your problems are a platform for business. Your problems are a platform for entrepreneurship. You watch Shark Tank, you watch these shows, they all were created by something that somebody was frustrated about. And if you get frustrated enough to fix it, then you're going to be frustrated enough to monetize it. But you got to have the right mindset. Carrie Lightner. Carrie Lightner was a girl, unfortunately, who was on her way home from softball practice. And unfortunately, her life was taken by a driver who had drank too much. And this upset her mother. And her mother, this was a time when there were no laws about that. And eventually, her mother created MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, and she got laws changed because of what happened to her child. She took a problem that bothered her and she got things changed because of what she went through. She innovated because of what she went through. She didn't sit and complain and look at the way things were and accepted that, because whatever you're not changing, you're choosing. As we're at December 29th, if you're not satisfied with what you've earned and with your revenue, whatever you're not changing, you're choosing. If you're looking at your business and it's not going the way you want it to go, whatever you're not changing, you're choosing. If you're frustrated with something in your life, I just came to tell you, whatever you're not changing, you're choosing. I know you're mad. I know you're upset, but you got to get mad enough about it. You got to get frustrated enough about it to do something about it. And I came to encourage somebody to tell them that if you see a problem and you look around and nobody else is worried about that problem but you, then I came to tell you that you are the change that you've been waiting for. If you see a problem and you look around and nobody else cares about that problem, if you see a problem and you say there's not enough restaurants that have opulence and class, that's a problem that you need to solve. If you look around and you say there's no reliable mechanics in this region, that's a problem you need to solve. Whatever the industry, whatever the business, whatever the idea, if you look around and it bothers you and you just can't sleep at night and it just irritates you, I came to tell you that frustration is elevation in disguise. I came to tell you that problem is a platform, that is an opportunity for entrepreneurship. And this is where we boil our purpose down to. Your purpose is the ability to utilize your gift in service to others without violating your values. Your purpose is the ability to utilize your gift in service to others without violating your values. This is why there are a lot of people who are wealthy. There are a lot of people who have notoriety. There are a lot of people who are successful, but they're not happy because they've identified their gift. They're solving a problem. They're offering a product or a service to the world, but they're violating their values in the process. What are your core values? What ticks you off? Show me what you hate, and I'll show you what you love. If you hate people getting arrested unjustly, you value justice. If you hate poverty, you value wealth. If you hate people not being educated, you value literacy. Show me what bothers you, and I'll show you your purpose, and I'll show you a potential business opportunity. Your purpose is the ability to utilize your gift in service to others. Because what do we always see on our phones? Excuse me, scam likely. We're all scared to do certain things because we say, I don't know if that's a scam. And many of us in business, we're stagnated with our prices and our negotiations because we're fearful of being a scammer. But let me tell you what a scammer is. A scammer is someone who seeks to get something without giving something. A scammer is someone who seeks to obtain without leaving any value. If you are leaving value, then you got to have confidence to ask for what you deserve. If you are giving and providing value, then you got to have confidence to negotiate. If you are giving and providing value, you got to have confidence to walk away from deals that are beneath you. You are only a scammer if you're not offering value. And if you're here, my friend, if you are in the Black Business Olympics, if you are watching this on any of the places that it's being streamed, if you are participating in a Black Business Network, I know for you to even want to be a part of this, that you are offering value. But if you're ever going to get the value that you deserve, you got to see yourself the way you need to see yourself. You need to see your business the way that you need to see your business. You got to see the value that you offer the world, and the price and everything about your business has to come into alignment. If you have a car that's out of alignment, you got to work harder for it just to go straight when it's supposed to do that naturally. You got to come into alignment with your value. If your value, your prices, and everything that you offer isn't in alignment with who your core values are, you're never going to have peace. You need a vision and a mission statement. These should reflect your core values. These should reflect the problem, the product, or the service that you're offering the world. So a vision is, how would the world change for the better if you use your gift to help others? So your vision is what the world should look like years from now after they encounter your business. What will the car industry look like after they encounter my car company? What will the food industry look like after they encounter? What will the public speaking industry look like after they experience my business? That's what your vision is. You got to be a visionary. Before you're even an entrepreneur, and an entrepreneur is another word for a visionary because you started a business because you got a vision. Now let's go to the mission. See, people, we gotta have literacy because we use vision and mission interchangeably when they were never meant to be used interchangeably. Because a mission is what is the strategy for bringing your vision to life. Now I know that I said purpose, passion, but even with that purpose and even with that passion, it has to be a strategy. Come on, snaps, no claps. Even with that purpose, even with that passion, it has to be a strategy. Snaps, no claps, snaps, no claps. We gotta have a strategy. We gotta have a strategy. Now I want to ask you a question. Where is the richest place on earth? You're watching at home, wherever you're watching. I want you to really think about where on earth. Is it the United States? Is it Dubai, Egypt, India, somewhere in Asia? Where is the richest place on earth? And you want to know where the richest place on earth? It's not in South America. That's not where it is. It's not in North America. That's not where it is. It's not overseas in Europe. You know where the richest place on earth is? The richest place on earth is the graveyard. You know why? Because it's going to be somebody that's been here all the days offered, all the sessions, some of the sessions, part of the sessions. You've gotten wisdom. Excuse me. You've gotten information. You've gotten testimony, strategy. But are you going to do something with it? No, I'm going to do it next week. I'm going to wait till the new year. I'm going to wait this, wait that. What are you waiting for? Why put off till tomorrow what you could do today? If you are here, the time is now. There's this player for the Lakers. He has a tattoo and it's an N, a colon, a O-W. He made the letters in a font that looked like a clock to symbolize the time is now. If you're hearing my voice, the time to start that business is now. If you're watching this presentation, the time to raise that price is now. If you're participating in this and you're watching this video, the time for you to take action is now. The 3 keys to unlocking your purpose is to identify your values. What are 3 to 5 core values for yourself? What are 3 to 5 core values for your business? No less than 3, no more than 5. Less than 3 is not enough. More than 5, they lose their power. Pick 3 to 5 potent core values. Is it respect? Is it innovation? Is it service? What are the core values of your business? Because that's the foundation. The more clarity brings peace, clarity brings purpose, clarity brings processes. Everything starts with clarity. When you understand your core values, you're clear about what it is you need to do. Every decision with your business is the roots of that decision are the core values. Identify your gift. What is it that you and or your business do better than everyone else? So you got to stop comparing from a deficit mindset. Let's say you have a small business. You got to say, well, we might not have the volume, but we have that personal touch. You can get in contact with us faster. You can see us in person. You got to always pitch and pivot and highlight your strengths. Yes, we might not have a bigger staff. Yes, we might not have the same technology, but we do offer this. And you got to identify that because that is, in the, excuse me, the words of Simon Sinek, people don't buy what you're selling. People buy who you are. Who you are as a person and who you are as a business. People don't buy what you're selling. People buy who you are. You know one of the businesses who are one of the greatest at understanding that? The Apple phone company. You know how many of their commercials don't even have words, don't even have sound really, or maybe light music? They don't even sell the phone. Come on, somebody. See, if you identify, you're selling the values, you're selling the gifts. See, check out some of their commercials. They show you someone surfing with the phone. They show a family. They show how the phone makes your life better. When they sell that, the phone gets sold easily. So you think it's about stats. See, them old truck and car commercials where we won this many awards, we did that. Don't nobody care about that. How does what you offer make my life better? How does what do you bring to the table? That seems to be a popular thing right now. How does your business make my life better? How does your product make my life easier? How does your product make me feel? How does your product change my life? When you can answer that question, you can't keep it on the shelf. When you can answer that question, you can't answer the phone call. The phone gonna be ringing so much, you're gonna need more than one phone. How does what you offer make their life better? Start with why. Start with that, and then we can talk the details. What is the problem that you solve? I'm telling you guys, I'm giving you the blueprint. Many people, you wonder why you haven't made that many sales. What does your customer look like? Now, this is gonna go over a lot of people's heads. I want you to know your customer so well, you could guess what type of coffee they might like. That's some next level stuff. I want you to know your customer so well, you would know what kind of clothes they might shop at, a clothing store they would shop at, the clothes they like. I want you to know your customer so well, you know what type of TV shows they will probably watch. Why does this matter? This don't have nothing to do with money, DeAndre. This don't have nothing to do. It has everything to do with business, because you think that you're not good enough. Belief system. You got to challenge the BS in your life, not that BS, because sometimes your belief system is BS, but I'm talking about belief systems. You shall have what you believe. And you think you're not good enough, but the problem is you are supposed to attract your customer. You attract your customer by being discoverable, by being findable. But you don't even know the right marketing strategy if you don't know who your customer is. So you need to know your customer just as well as you know yourself, like the back of your hand. Because how are you going to create an effective marketing strategy if you don't even know where your customer is? How would you even sell a product if you don't even know the problems that your customer, you get your customer on the phone. The only way you can close is to anticipate and listen for the potential obstacles, the potential setbacks. And then knowing your customer, you need to know what are their income levels, what resources do they have, because you need to design your business with 3 tiers. You need to have an accessible tier, products like digital products, things that people can obtain quickly for a lower price. You need to have a middle tier, things such as courses or things of that nature. And then you need to have an upper tier. How do I know this works? Look at a lot of shoe companies. They'll have a shoe that a certain athlete endorses, and they'll have the same logo on a lower price, a medium, because they know their customers. They know that they have a similar customer, but they have customers at different income levels. They have customers with different issues, but they want to get all of the opportunity. Many of us fail in business because, yes, we have the passion, but we haven't taken the time to create the strategy. If you've ever read Atomic Habits, it says we don't rise to the level of our goals. We fall to the level of our systems. I really try not to even use the word goals. Not that goals are evil, but if done incorrectly, goals have the mindset that we only want to do this one time. But I have a feeling I have a sneaky suspicion that if you're watching this, if you're on here, you don't want to just set goals. You don't want to just make a sale one time. You don't want to just have a good year. You don't want to just show up one day and have one great opportunity. I believe you want to do this repeatedly over and over and over again. Well, many of you think you're not smart enough. You think you're not bright enough. You think you don't have enough knowledge when really you just don't have systems. And let me be very clear. When I say systems, I'm not talking about technology per se. I'm not talking about a program per se. That could be your system. I'm saying, do you even block your times? Have you really taken this business seriously and treated this business as such? Treated it like business, having meetings with yourself? Or is this just a hobby? I'm going to offer you a challenge. See, in the book, James Clear says as a circle, an inner circle, a middle circle, and an outer circle. And he says the first thing you got to do is change your identity. And so here's my challenge to you. Let's say you're a small business owner, but you have a 9-to-5 job. When you introduce yourself, let's say that you're in education, but I'm going to use myself as an example to make it easy. I'm in education, but I also have a public speaking business. When I first heard this, I was challenged to, instead of introducing myself with my 9-to-5 career, to introduce myself with my business. So I would say, hi, my name is DeAndre Lacey. I'm a public speaker. That's not good enough. So I don't want you to say, hi, my name is John. I'm a real estate investor. No. You need to start with why. So for me, I would say, I'm a person that believes everyone has purpose in life. I'm a person that believes your pain is a compass to your destiny. My name is DeAndre Lacey, and I use words to change lives. Start with why. My name is Mary, and I believe that laughter is good for the soul. I'm a comedian that uses stories to bring joy to people. Now that's somebody that I want to talk to. And now we can get to doing business. People don't buy your product. They don't buy your service. They buy the why. They buy the impact. You got to lead with the impact. Because if you lead with the impact, you're going to leave with something in your wallet. If you lead with the why, if you lead with the purpose, you're going to leave with something for yourself as well. As long as you're offering value, people are going to give value to you. I'm going to tell you something. You know what's on the other side? You know what's stopping you? Because you're afraid of failure. But I came to tell you that that's a myth. We're not afraid of failure. We're afraid of not succeeding by a deadline that we gave ourselves. We're afraid that the business has to work in a year. We're afraid that the business has to work in 6 months, and if it doesn't, we're a failure. I came to tell you that failure isn't final. Failure isn't fatal. Failure is your friend. Failure is not final. Failure is not fatal. Failure is your friend. I also came to tell you, you got to pursue failure. I had an uncle that was in sales, and he said he got to the point that he realized if he knocked on so many doors a day, he was going to make a sale. So he started tracking failure. Failure is a positive stat because failure means you're trying. And as long as you analyze what works and what doesn't work, whether you succeed or fail, failure doesn't even really exist. Failure isn't an option. It's a requirement. Failure isn't an option. It's a requirement. I'm going to leave you with 2 quotes. The first quote I'm going to leave you with is fail faster, succeed sooner. Fail faster, succeed sooner. And this is what I want to ultimately leave you with. One of the things I say is end escapism. Many of us, we binge watch shows, we do this and that because we really don't like our lives. And we use all these other things as distractions because we know deep down inside, I'm an entrepreneur. Deep down inside, I'm a real estate agent. Deep down inside, I'm an orator. I'm an author. I'm a writer. I'm all these things, but I'm not doing it. This is what I need you to do today, before 2024, right now, when this conference is over. This is what we got to do. We don't build lives that we have to escape. We don't build lives we have to escape. We make intentional decisions to create a life we cannot wait to wake up and experience. My name is DeAndre Lacey. Thank you for your time. because I believe a great day starts with a decision. I believe a great day starts with determination, and I believe a great day starts with a declaration. Genius is common. See you on the other side. Thank you for your time.
Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Tell me, are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black Business.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina.
Join Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Tell me, are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world.
I am from Washington, D.C., but I was raised in Durham, North Carolina. I came to Durham when I was about 5 or 6, and then I traveled back and forth to D.C. because it's where my people are from. One of the unique things about my family is my mother, she's also an artist. She does quilting, and she does a lot of artistic things, and then my son, he draws with both hands, his right hand and his left hand like I do. So that's kind of a family trait. And then my other son, he's a videographer, and my daughter, she works, she's a regional vice president for Sunglass Lab. When you start out drawing and sketching, you want to continue to explore, you know, each avenue. I do pastels, I do pen and ink, I do painting, I do acrylics. I haven't done oils yet. But I try to do all facets of art. What I say to a lot of times to people is, you know, you can't put yourself in a box when you're an artist. You have to explore. And over the course of my life, I've tried to explore different mediums. I also do sculpture as well. I choose my subjects by the intensity that they have in their faces, or the intensity that somebody is moving, because I do more than portrait drawings. I also do I do abstract, and then I do figurative drawing also. Well, what happened in this particular show is that I started out trying to come up with something that would be a little bit different than what everybody else is doing. So I was working on a Barack Obama show, and they wanted me to do some paintings of Barack. And so what I did was, because of the deadlines, I kind of did it kind of fast. And then I realized when I was doing it fast, I enjoyed it. And so then I started doing other pieces the same way, and I started to enjoy those pieces also. And so I came up with this particular style. And it's a style of lines and colors. And what's interesting is that when I was in college, I did a show called Lines, Colors, and I talked about the boldness of the blacks, the hotness of the whites, and this is how this has come about, you know, later on in my life. And the colors comes from a lot of the entertainers that I work with, where they wear different colors. They don't wear, you know, your plain reds or your whites. They wear different colors, and so that's also another piece of what's giving me the colors. The subtitle of this show is Faces That Speak Life. That's real critical. Faces that speak life. Each one of these pieces is a life source and a life energy that's being put on display for people that are looking at it. You know, I always say in terms of my art, it's not important that I draw them. It's important what you get out of what I draw. You know, I don't try to just draw it because you like it. People wanted me to do prints. I didn't do prints. You know, people asked me to do different people, but the people that I choose are people that make a difference in the lives of people in the world. So the human landscape idea was, again, as I say, the lines represent your emotions, it represents your ideas, and it represents your journey as a human being. And that's why you get the different pieces and the different looks. And as you notice, I try not to do one look that looks alike another look. And that's what's the most important part of this show.
Hello, I'm Dr. Madeline Ann Lewis, President and CEO of the Executive Women's Success Institute. And my genius is helping women accelerate the path to success. You know, I was blessed to have strong women in my life who encouraged, motivated, and pushed me to do my best and to never even think about giving up on my dreams. So I say to women, we must show up to rise up. We have talents and potential, but who will see them if we don't speak up and get noticed? I know that women are a tremendous resource on this planet, and there is nothing more fulfilling than helping a woman tap into her full potential. I do this because I want to be a part of helping as many women as I can to show up, to rise up. I do this because genius is common.
Phenomenal Tanya T. Wise, who is here from the great state of Maryland. Tanya, welcome and thank you for being with us today. Can you indulge our audience a little bit and tell them just a little bit more about who you are and what it is that you do? Well, I love being able to talk to people and have a magnetic attitude, being able to just show them. So I always like to say, level up is Coach at Tanya T. Wise here. So can you tell our audience, just give them a teaser about what your presentation will be about? So my philosophy is that we should all be living our dream life. So tomorrow I'm going to talk about how you start living your dream life. What are some of the things that you thought about in your childhood that you just kind of let go and dormant? Wow. And I want to reignite that and just give you some pointers and some tips, some tools, some strategies to be able to start living your best life now. And guess what, Akwanda? And leave an inheritance for your legacy. Oh my goodness. Okay, I know that's resonating with a lot of people. I've heard that you have a dynamic coaching program. Can you tell us a little bit more about that? Absolutely. So our coaching program help people that have the lack of time, that lack strategies, and lack the confidence to go after their dream life. So we help them implement tools, we help them implement strategies, as well as give them resources so that they can live their best life now and leave that inheritance. Wow. Oh, I love that. I love the leave the inheritance part. Listen, you are dropping some major nuggets, and I know a lot of what you're saying is resonating with a lot of people, but I think we're all curious. How did you even make this transition into the speaking and coaching arena? What's the story behind this? So I started out in finance, and I realized that a lot of people don't necessarily go after their dream life because of the lack of finances or the education behind finances. But it wasn't until I lost my firstborn, my only son, that life changed for me. And where I was going after it all, living the corporate life, hit my 6-figure income and living in my dream house with my dream man, driving my dream car. I nearly lost it all when I lost my son. And so I realized it only takes one financial catastrophe that can change your entire life. That's what made me start All New Beginnings. Because no matter what's going on in life, there's a new beginning. And because of that, we develop a program called Wise Minded. My little slogan is, don't just dream it, let's live it. If they want to connect with you or work with you, what is the best ways for them to be able to do that? Well, for my social media guru, you can connect with me on every single social media platform as Tanya T. Wise.
I'm Ramon Ray, founder of Smart Hustle Magazine and smallbiztechnology.com.
To celebrate small business success. Stand up on your feet. learn?
For me, success comes from failure.
One thing not to do is shake somebody's hand like this.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black Business.
Hello, I am Dr. Eric Kelly III, the visionary strategist and founder of the Black Business Olympics. I invite you to showcase your Black-owned businesses on the Black Business Network global stage. The Black Business Olympics is a global Black Business Network platform that propels Black-owned businesses into the international spotlight. By showcasing your business on the Black Business Olympics platform, you can reach a worldwide audience of potential customers, partners, and investors. You can also establish yourself as a thought leader and expert in your field, attract lucrative partnerships, and more speaking engagements. In addition, the Black Business Olympics platform provides a valuable opportunity to connect and collaborate with like-minded entrepreneurs and business professionals from around the world. This can lead to new business opportunities, ideas, and relationships. Finally, by sharing your story and expertise on the Black Business Olympics platform, you can inspire and empower others. This is a powerful way to make a positive impact on the world and leave a lasting legacy. If you are a Black-owned business owner, I encourage you to seize the opportunity to showcase your business on the Black Business Olympics platform. It is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make an indelible mark on the world. Be one of the 1,000 visionary entrepreneurs who are changing students' lives, shaping industries, and leaving an unforgettable legacy for their families. Unleash your voice on our global stage and watch your business thrive. Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. Yes, the entire world. Just give me a call today at 919-308-9090. Artist to me is a creative expression of something from nothing. You know, it explodes onto the canvas, or it explodes on in my work. One of the things that I try to do more than anything is I try to just give the lines and the movements and emotions and expressions into to what I do. Art really means to me a chance to express how I feel deep down inside. Most of my art begins as a thought that I might have, you know, whether it's sports, whether it's history, whether it's a woman or a man. It pretty much starts as an idea of thought before I get into the actual image of what I'm going to draw. I do a lot of historical pieces. I was a history minor in college, and I love to do history pieces. And a lot of times I'm thinking about history, and then I try to make that history impact you as you look at it. That's one of the reasons that I do pictures so large. People ask me, why do I do the pictures so big? And I tell them, I want the piece to impact them as they're looking at it, to kind of dominate them, to dominate their space. And most of my pieces I try to do off page. I don't try to do anything that's going to be in those four corners or in a square. And I want your imagination to be a part of the piece that you're looking at.
In today's competitive market, standing out is essential. 5-Star BDM, led by visionary Grant McGaw, offers the key to unlocking your brand's true potential. With innovative strategies and a passion for empowering businesses, 5-Star BDM is transforming personal branding and business development, moving brands from merely competing to dominating. At 5-Star BDM, we revolutionize personal branding by crafting authentic identities that enhance visibility and influence. Our Brave Blueprint drives measurable results, ensuring a return on investment through tailored strategies. By integrating artificial intelligence and advanced methodologies, we provide your business with a competitive edge in the digital age. Grant McGaw brings over 20 years of leadership experience with Fortune 500 companies. Named a top 10 global thought leader in personal branding, Grant's achievements include the 2024 Best Personal Brand Development Podcast for Follow the Brand. His philosophy, integrity doesn't have a price tag, is the foundation of 5-Star BDM. Partnering with 5-Star BDM means embarking on a transformative journey. We begin with discovery, analyzing your brand's DNA. Using the Brave Blueprint, we develop a strategy tailored to your goals. Our support continues through implementation, training, and ensuring long-term success with AI-driven insights and real-time adjustments. Our impact is evident. A healthcare tech firm experienced a 300% boost in brand recognition and 75% sales growth in 6 months. Entrepreneurs report increased customer retention and new revenue streams. Diverse companies like Black Business Expo USA and Akaba World Network have become industry leaders through our guidance. Join the movement and elevate your brand.
Hey everyone, it's Grant McGaw, CEO of 5-Star BDM and host of the award-winning Follow the Brand podcast and TV series, where I help you to build a 5-star brand that people will follow. My genius is personal brand development through intelligent communication and helping you achieve your business and career goals. I am a requested speaker on digital technology and brand development issues. I want to work with you to increase the value of your current opportunities while attracting new ones. Every one of you is unique, and we all share challenges that can be addressed through smart branding. As a super connector, I work with you as an executive coach to guide you along the complicated business and career development road, providing the enhancement tools and information you need to succeed. Together, I will help you succeed in today's challenging business climate. I will evaluate and measure your progress. Best of all, I am right alongside you every step of the way. Build the brand called you. Genius is coming.
Attention all entrepreneurs and companies. Are you looking for reliable and efficient virtual assistants and back office support to help you manage your business tasks? Look no further than Superwoman Business Services. Our team of virtual assistants provides a full range of administrative support services, including operations management, social media marketing, and much more.
The Black Business Expo is changing my life. This year, they are giving away laptops and even $5,000 in cash to students just like me. I'm Alexis, and I want to go to college to fulfill my dream of becoming an entrepreneur. Help the Black Business Expo going to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com and also becoming a vendor, a sponsor, or donating.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Tell me, are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black Business. I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black Business.
Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining us. I am Grant McGaw, and I want to bring the entire audience of our entrepreneurs, thought leaders, and corporations. I want to welcome you to the Black Business Network. My name is Grant McGaw. I am the CEO of 5-Star BDM and host of the award-winning Follow the Brand podcast and TV series. And I am your business moderator for this evening on the Black Business Network. And the Black Business Network is a 24-hour business network showcasing Black businesses, business owners, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders worldwide. And we have speakers from North Carolina, London, Singapore, Africa, Japan, and cities all over the United States. The Black Business Network is a global community sharing its business knowledge to empower, inspire, and educate businesses about business. And it is my privilege tonight to introduce a very extraordinary leader and advocate for Black businesses, and that is Dr. Eric Kelly III. Dr. Eric Kelly III is a dynamic force, not only in business, but in education and in empowerment and cultural advancement. And he's known for his approach to leadership and community building, and he has dedicated his career to creating impactful initiatives that uplift and inspire, and with a deep commitment to fostering equity, opportunity, and innovation. Dr. Kelly's work resonates across many industries and many communities, not only in the United States, but worldwide. So whether through thought-provoking presentations, innovative programs, or his unwavering dedication to the next generation of leaders, Dr. Eric Kelly III leaves an indelible mark on every platform that he graces. So please join me in welcoming Dr. Eric Kelly III for tonight's presentation.
Good evening, Grant. Again, we're here in the space of history. Want to thank you for being with us all week and making sure that we got a lot of the things done this week. You know, as we look at the future, it's bright, just as history is always bright. And as we always say, genius is common.
And I'll see you on the other side.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. You know, as we embark on our future, we must begin to look at our now and discuss our past as we look at today. You know, before I get started, I wanted to say thank you to all of the individuals, all of the speakers, all of the behind the scenes teams that made this week possible. When you're planting a seed and that seed is growing, you must plant it in solid soil or it won't grow. And so the Black Business Olympics has been planted in solid seed, planted in the seed of my great grandmother, planted in the seeds of my great grandfather, planted in the seed of my grandmother, and more important, planted in the seeds of my mother. As you sit there and think about this whole entire week and the type of business owners that we've had phenomenal business owners to speak. And each day from Monday to today, they spoke on different topics. The first day was all about inspiration, education, and empowerment. The second day was advertising, public relations, marketing, merchandising, and sales. And of course, on Wednesday, how to advertise on social media, 64 ways. Thursday, we had speakers from around the globe to speak on diversity, equity, and inclusion, and access to capital. Friday was Generation X versus Generation Z. How do we bridge the digital and the generational divide? On yesterday, which was Saturday, we talked about Black business and the culture, Black business and health. And today, the final day, we talked about Black business, technology, and innovation. The question is, what did you get out of this week? Why did you come? Why did you sit? Why did you stay? That is the real question as you look at what we call your time. Before I talk about, are you the distraction of your business? Before I talk about, are you the distraction of your destiny? Are you the distraction of your legacy? I want to begin by thanking all of the speakers. I want to begin by thanking, first of all, Frances Cagle, my mother, who, while I was thinking about this project, she talked about this project. And when this project began back in 2020, during the pandemic, we discussed it. And once discussing it, I decided that there should be a network 365 days of the year, live network, a global network to not only communicate with people, but to bring people together. I want to thank Henry Stansel, my great grandfather. My great grandfather. Want to thank Lovella Kelly, my grandmother, who started this way back in 1989 with the Black Business Expo, an expo to give kids scholarships so that they would think about doing something other than just getting a job. Of course, I want to thank Esther Sherrill, my sister, who cooks all week long for all of the board of directors and all of the people involved. I want to thank Angel Green. I want to thank Lisa Williams, my other sister, who without her wit and her ideas, some of the things that we do just wouldn't happen. Of course, I want to thank Alfreda Williams, my youngest sister, who's always a sponsor. Makes me feel so good to know that the family wants to see this historical, I'm not going to say dream, but this historical journey happen. Want to thank Al Cagle, Justin Jamal Royal, my son. Want to thank him definitely, as we've been in contact talking about what's next. And when I get to the end of this conversation, we're going to announce what's next. Want to thank Anthony Barlow, who did the documentary movie on the Eric Kelly Museum, as he put together a fantastic feature film on the Eric Kelly III Museum. And of course, the name of that film was Human Landscapes. My, what a movie. Want to thank Jay Miller. Want to thank Jimmy Davis and his group, Every Dot Black. Every Dot Black, an organization that ensured that we had many speakers. Want to thank Nikki Curry of Nikki Curry Media, who won the triathlon this month by having over 12 speakers to speak on different topics. You know, this is the Black Business Olympics, and many of you do not know that inside the Olympics, we have the quarters, we have the sprints, we have the triathlons, we have the hurdles, we have the javelin. We have different featured events for business owners to compete against each business owner. Want to thank Victor Bacano Johnson and his team, another fantastic team that made sure that we had many speakers. When I began to think about people who really made this happen, want to thank Sidney Wormsby. Want to thank Cordelia Gaffar, Dr. Michelle Boone Thornton. And when I think about Dr. Michelle Boone Thornton, I began to think about a young lady who wants to bring together 1 million women. She's an executive trainer, Dr. Madeline Ann Lewis. Want to thank her for not only speaking on the platform, but being with the platform for the last 4 years. Want to again thank Antoinette Clark, Dominique Milton. Want to thank Dominique Milton in a special way because the CVS MDC has been a sponsor of ours, not only in financial sponsor, but more importantly, a supporting sponsor. Want to thank Grant McGough from Omaha. Yes, the fella that really takes the time out and do branding for the Black Business Olympics. Many of the commercials that you see, when you get an opportunity to get your commercial or get an ebook, he is the man with the plan. Want to thank Tony Harris Taylor. Want to thank Kyle Friedman, who talked about money. As I always say, let's stop playing with our money. Want to thank the celebrity speaker trainer, Dr. Barbara H. Smith. Want to thank Dr. O and Dr. Z, Dr. Xanthia Reddish. Want to thank LaToya Duncan. Want to thank a young man who came in this evening and did an outstanding job. Want to thank that young man, DeAndre Lacey. Want to thank Divine Mukanu. Want to thank Wenda Jean Jules. Want to thank Victor Johnson, Nicole Jones, Maganda Evans, Terrence Sampson, and Dr. Nancy J. Lewis. The reason I take this time to thank the speakers is because the speakers make this happen all week long. Want to thank Deanna, I know she's going to get me, Deanna Lewis, Lindsay Lewis, Bakeka Blakemore of Fave Unite TV, Troy Richardson, who's another giant of my men. Want to thank Rivana Amos, our chief moderator. She makes sure that we have the best moderators around the globe. Want to thank Clarissa Williams, Carrie Jackson. And I want to take a side note to talk about Carrie Jackson. Carrie Jackson, a young lady who's does work behind the scenes tirelessly to ensure that all of our speakers get the information they deserve. Want to thank the marketing queen, the ninja. Want to thank Dr. Tandra Price, Gail Guest Brown out of California. Want to thank Andre Ward, Jeffrey Clark. Want to thank David E. Chambers. And when we begin to thank David E. Chambers, we want to definitely thank LaTanya Warren, Brandy Eccles. Want to thank Paulette Henson, Siku Bernier, Stephanie Hawkins. And sometimes when you're thanking people, you really think about what went on this week. Want to thank the Zillionaire, Melanie Perry, Renee Miller, Anita Lumpkin. Want to thank Kyla Evans, Jerry Smith, a young man that's been with me, I would say probably about 50 years. Want to thank Kathy Taylor, Tyler Joe Grant. Want to thank Daryl Bonds. Last night we had a young man by the name of Darius A. Stanton. Want to thank that young man seriously. Want to thank Roger Davis. Want to thank Kamaya Price, Dr. Emmanuel Howard, Anya Goldsby, our lawyer. Want to thank her very much. Ebony Leahy, Kyle Williams, Marky Darling, Caroline Bookman, Diana Leslie. Want to thank Miss Karu. It's Charlene Karu, Bay Muhammad, Namosa Clara Mukam. Want to thank Brandy Hubbard. Want to thank Enolia Forte, Nancy Berg, Arnetta Rogers, and of course, May Riley and Corey Lever. When you thank people who do great things, then you've done something great. Again, I like to thank each and every speaker. And if I didn't say your name, hold it to my head, but not to my heart, because I truly believe that we cannot do this without you. And one day when we ring the bell and when we look at history, these are the names that will be marked in the book. When we get to 365 days, I am sure I am not going to be sitting here congratulating 365 days of the week, 24 hours of speakers speaking up around the globe. But I tell you what I will be doing. I will be on this journey and be consistent to make it happen. Now, with that being said, let's get into what I want to talk about this evening. We've had business owners from around the globe. Our mission has been to raise scholarships for students. Our mission has been to change the lives of students. Our mission has been, or is, to change the lives of business owners around the globe. I ask each and every one of you this evening, first of all, did you donate? Did you take the time out and give to the Scholarship Foundation? If the answer is no, then I want to ask all of you one question. Are you a distraction to your dreams? Are you a distraction to your business? Are you a distraction to your legacy? And when I say that, I want you to think about that for a moment. What is a distraction? Is it a distraction, a noise that you hear in the night while you sleep or while you rest? Or is a distraction procrastination while you're deciding on what you want to do with your life and your business? Many times I talk about a distraction. Is the TV set a distraction to keep you from utilizing the hours that you have on this planet? Is sports a distraction that keeps you from bending and leaning on your intelligence? Is a relationship a distraction to keep you from building your business? Many times I say what you're looking for is looking for you. What are you looking for? Let's break down a distraction. What is the one thing that you have that everybody has that all of us can't deny? Think about that for a moment. What is the one thing that you have that all of us have that cannot be denied? The answer is time. What do you do with your time? Is your time, or is your time somebody else's time? Business owners, I continue to talk about having a blueprint for your company. And many of us listen, but we don't hear. Many of us talk about systems, sales. Many of us talk about systems and sales. But do we have a system and do we understand sales? Well, let's just break down a sports distraction. And I want you to think about what distraction you may have in your life as I break down this sports distraction. Now, many people, and I'm going to say individuals. And the reason I'm going to say individuals because in sports, you have more than just men. You have women and you have kids. And let's look at the average sportsman for a moment. Sunday, he'll spend, let's say, some 3 hours of football game. And there are mostly about 4 games on Sunday. 4 times 3 would give us somewhere around how many hours? 12 hours. Then you throw in your Monday Night Football, and now you have 15 hours that you've given away. Yes, 15 hours that you've given away on the Sunday. Now, some people would say, well, that's only 15 hours. No, let's take a moment and multiply that by by 52 weeks. Oh, wait a minute. That's a whole year. How many hours have you given up? I'm not going to break it down to the number today, but I want you to break it down to the number because it's important to you to see what distractions are. Now, let's move to another distraction. Let's say that you are an avid shopper. And let's say you spend 6 or 7 hours a week shopping. Or let's say you like to eat and you eat so much until it becomes a part of your daily ritual. I hope you can kind of hear where I'm coming from with a distraction because the sports analysis, we only talked about one sport. But we all know if you're into sports, you're going to look at what? More than one sport. And so what is the distraction that's keeping you from going where you want to go? What is the distraction that's keeping you from doing what you are capable of doing? I would like to play the piano. I would like to play the piano every day. But what keeps me from playing the piano every day? What keeps me from playing the piano every day is the distractions of all the things that I want to do also. And the reason I bring it up in that manner is because you have to begin to believe and look at what you want to do with your life. And once you understand what you want to do with your life, you have to focus in on that particular piece so that you can get it done. Many times you hear about so many people saying they didn't get an opportunity to do the things that they wanted to do. But as I mentioned early on, what do they have that we all have that's not deniable? And that's time. Your distraction could be cars. Your distraction could be TV. Your distraction could be love. Your distraction could be anger. My great-grandfather used to say that the anger, the black man's anger, would be his demise. So I want you to think about the distractions, how you handle interactions with people. Do you start out with the I care about you, or do you start out with being what I would call argumentative? Some people would say, well, he's always argumentative. And is that a distraction? Yes, it is. Now let's talk about the distraction of your business. Talked about the distraction of everyday life, but how about your business? Do you have a blueprint, a green print for your business? A blueprint sets up what your business looks like on the grand scale. Because if you're thinking about profit in your business, you have to remember, you got to pay the worker bee, you got to pay management, you have to pay the CEO, you have to pay the business, and then you have to look at where the profit is coming from. When you don't have a blueprint for your business, how are you succeeding? A blueprint is just like a business plan. Many people open up their companies and they just start working and start making money. But the reason they don't stay in business is because no business plan, no business strategy, no business objective, and no business knowledge about the business that they're in. So where is the distraction? The distraction is in being in business and saying, I want to do it my way. Being emotional. When you know that what you are doing is a guess, when in reality, business is not a guess. Business is a plan. Now, what is the distraction for your legacy? And I always say for your legacy is the youth that's in your ring around you. Do you actually sit down with the youth and have conversation? Or do you watch the youth do what they do? I want you to really think about that distraction. If you are listening to the news and you see a young man walking your way with a hood on, what do you do? Do you instantly walk across the street, or do you continue across the sidewalk? Do you even say hello or hey? When you don't value your value, then your value will not be valuable. What do I mean by that? Our kids are our legacy. If we don't value our kids, then our kids will not be valuable. I want you to think about that for a moment. Why is there a distraction? Why is there a disconnect from the young to the old? And for those who are my age or better, we would jump back and think about the Willie Lynch syndrome, where you pull the young from the old, the lights from the darks, and you keep distrust at the center of the argument. So as I talk this evening, I want you to think about what is the distraction? What keeps you from being a great business? What keeps you from being a good business? But more importantly, what keeps you from being a great business? I started out with, are you the distraction? Are you really the success story you say you want to be? Many times people don't understand that you can talk a great game. You can look great, but what's under the hood? Do you study? Do you research? Do you shy away from sales? Do you think every day how you can make a change in somebody's life? Do you bark out orders? Or do you really look at what you do each and every day? In my book, The I-O System, I talk about your operating system. How do you operate? Can you take what you do in your business right now, put it in a box, hand it to someone, and they do exactly, not some of what you do, exactly what you do? If you cannot do that today, then you are, my friend, a distraction. You are a distraction to your business. And many people would say, well, how can you call me a distraction when I'm doing 6 figures? How can you call me a distraction when I'm a millionaire? How can you say I'm a distraction when I am well off? I can say you're a distraction if you're not reaching the ultimate possibilities of all of your talents. Why is it that you went to school and you were trained to sit in 7 classes for 12 years, and then you got out on your own and you did one business? One business, but you were trained on being in 12 different classes. But when you got out, you decide to do one business. Multiple streams of incomes don't mean that you're going to pull your hair out and you can't do it. When you look at the brain, it is said that we only use a fraction of the corner of our brains. With that being said, that means that there is a lot that's inside of you that you can do. Are you the distraction? Do you cower to the idea of not doing what's necessary for you to succeed in more than one area? Do you take out the time to build somebody up who needs your information? What will the timekeeper say when you leave? With that being said, I want you to think about your business, what type of business you're in. What does it mean to be in business? The reason we do the Black Business Network is so that you can see what business owners all over the globe are doing, so you can make a change. I call it a mind shift. I pause because I really want you to think about not this week. I want you to think about your I, your why, your reason for doing the things that you do. And ask yourself, why are you here? Who are you? What do you have? How can you achieve? And more importantly, when will you move? When will you change? I'm Dr. Eric Kelly III. It's been a great, great week. We got an opportunity to meet new people, see new ideas. And more importantly, I just want to say to each speaker again, thank you, thank you, thank you. But for those who listen tonight, I want you to just take a moment. And I want you to take these 3 quotes with you. The first one is, if you don't value your value, then your value will not be valuable. The next one I want you to take with you, I want you to use your imagination. I want you to use your imagination for compensation. That means I don't want you to sit around and say, I have a business and this is all I can do. I want you to use your imagination to change your reality. And as I say to many people all around the world, around the globe, as I speak, I always say one thing that I believe. What you are looking for is looking for you. Ask yourself as you see this broadcast, what was you looking for? What did you receive? What you are looking for is looking for you. And with that, I want to say thank you so very much. As we bring back Grant McGaw from Omaha.
Thank you. That was just stellar information for anyone in business, looking to be in business, or they're at a point where, you know what, I've been in business for a very long time and I just got some really good information about distraction and what that really truly looks like. And you laid that out beautifully. Thank you again so much for everything that you're doing, Dr. Kelly. This is wonderful. And you know what we say at a time like this?
Without a doubt. We say genius is coming. I'll see you on the other side. But Grant, before we go, I want to tell you, thank you very much for all the branding that you're doing for us, for all of the conferences that you're doing. And I want all of the people out there to call upon you to do conferences all around the globe, because that's what it's all about. Again, I want to thank my mama. Got to thank my mama. I spend so much time. I love my mama. I want to thank her. But I do want to thank everybody that was here this evening. And I want you to think about, what is the distraction in your life that's keeping you from getting to your millions and your billions? That distraction could be something as simple as not doing research in your business to understand your business so you can be successful. And again, I want to tell everybody, genius is common. Grant, what do we say?
And I'll see you on the other side.
Thank you so very much. Hit the button, my brother.